Catherine, Catherine, Sparkles, what's up, Ebony? What's up, Outspoken? Baby, that boy crazy with a K. That boy is crazy with a K. So I went over there to D Miss O a little bit, but I'm coming home now. What's up, Angelica? Baby Angelica, he's still mad about you getting your lick, honey. He's still trying to get you to come on so he can get his lick back. But Ghetto Intellect came on, and Ghetto said, what started all of this situation? So Ro answered the question. And here comes Big Baby. Big Baby gonna talk about something. Oh, I can do stuff. That wasn't the question. That was not the question. The question is what started it. And Ro was right. First of all, Brian, me and Ro have always been cool with each other. Are you jealous? Now, I heard that you were jealous of Ro when Ro said that he liked it, me, and that he thought I was cured and all of this, and you felt some kind of way. And I'm the old folded bug-eyed faced man. So, I mean, really, though? I don't get that. And you've always been jealous of Ro and our relationship, which I don't understand. I mean, you be talking to Ro and stuff. Is you jealous because I met him before you did? I don't know what it is, but you is messy. You is crazy. You is delusional. But Ro is right, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Brian was in the hospital. And Ro was trying to cheer Brian up. And he did get cheered up. It went in the way that I was expecting, but he was happy. Somebody had a happy ending. My. But I thought Brian was going to tell me that Ro did something nefarious. He wasn't helping him in his time of need. That's what I thought it was. I said, okay, Brian going to get up there and tell the story and stuff. And again, he trying to say we flipped it, but we didn't flip it. It sounded like you was trying to get with Ro. How Shanae said, bring that man over here because I'll tame that man. How Shanae said, bring that man over here. I'll tame that man. I'll tame that man. Okay, baby, that's what it was given. That's what it was given. Jana, tell Martin he can come over here and I'll tame that man. Okay, it was given very much. I'm going to tame that man. And you know why we got that, Brian? You remember this? I'm Ro, hey. You know, I'm on Manjaro now and I'm taking the shots. So about in 3 months, you know what I'm saying? If you're still interested, well, you know, you want to talk, you want to holler. You remember that, Brian? Okay, and you can't blame it on the morphine. So that's what you said. So when you was telling me that, I'm like, oh, you trying to act like Ro wants you, but you really want Ro. You don't want what's in here, you want over here. Shanae is not with the swirl. Read my lips. Okay? That's what it sounds like. Bring that man over here. I'll tame that man. Sheena, you got my money. If you go down to jail and you see Todd Bridges, tell him he got a place over here. Because, baby, Shanae will show him a different stroke. Baby, it was giving Shanae. It was giving Shanae. Okay, it was giving Shanae. Okay? So that's why, and so we saw this with our own eyes. He do want Ro. Now he does. He do want Ro. Okay, so let's get off of Ro. I guess Trademark Fortune was doing it too. See, it's always the other person. This hoe can never take accountability that she's thirsty. Okay, because she's thirsty. She do not bring her own supply of water. Okay, she has to import her water. Until Trademark Fortune sent them emails And baby, them emails was not saying he was thirsty for you. Baby, you was thirsty for him. And then you want to call a man ugly, just like you doing on this road. But he went too ugly when he was showing you that pain. Okay, and you was getting excited about that. Ooh, that's bigger than Rico's. But bitch getting excited about pain. She a top, but she getting excited about pain. I'm just saying. So now you got this with trademark fortune. Oh, is it everybody, Brian? Is it everybody? Everybody do you wrong. But again, the same thing you did to Roe, you tried to do the trademark fortune. You tried to embarrass that man because you wanted to get your lick back because you misinterpreted what he said. And instead of you being a man about it, you going to get back at trademark fortune by trying to make him look like a whore. But when you were the whore, you were the whore. You were the whore. You wanted to meet trademark fortune. Child. And then you get mad at Roe. But see, this what I'm saying? I mean, is everybody trying to... Girl. And then you get mad at me, but you the one who did it. And I ain't do nothing. Can I say this, y'all? Can I say something? Can I say something? And my mom, okay, I see trademark. I'm gonna drop it. Let me say something. I wasn't gonna even show them emails. I wasn't gonna even read them emails. But this hoe gonna dare me. I'm like, ho, I'm straight Aries. I'm March Aries. You never dare a March Aries not to do something. I'm like, bitch. And I was trying to be saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, that which is a fire shut up in my bones. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I was trying to be, Bible say, keep peace with all men. That's Bible. You know, I try to live by the book. But this hoe kept on challenging and picking. And then when I read it, now it's Roe fault. Now it's trademark fortune fault. I don't want to, and Roe right, you sabotage everything. You supposed to meet Ken. Well, you were supposed to meet Aladdin. Oh, you trying to get your leg back now. But that wasn't the question, ho. But because Roe was telling the truth, you trying to deflect. Not project, but deflect. Because you know that it wasn't in your favor. And that's what Ghetto asked. Ooh, y'all hoes is something else. Now, is you mad that I met Roe? And that Roe looked nice, and Roe had his hair did for me, and Roe breath was clean, and Roe had clipped fingernails. Is you mad? Is you mad? Because you were supposed to see Roe a long time ago. But Jay Wilson saw Roe before you. Does that do something to you? You know? Because when Roe got good with Pastor, Roe was always good with Pastor. Hello. And then you in Castro and Tommy shit. Okay? I mean, you always in shit and then wanna cry about it when that junk come and blow up in your face. And then you wanna cry about it. That's what be getting me. So is trademark fortune wrong? Is Tommy Castro wrong? Is Honest Roe wrong? Is Jay Wilson wrong? I mean, all the men's is against you. All the men's is against you. Okay? All the men's. And then you was friends with Olivia the Oracle because, again, Olivia was talking about me and you was talking about me. So, baby, you thought you had old nasty piece of ally and then you fell out with Olivia the Oracle. You always falling out with people because we don't know which Brian gonna show up. And then you sat there and cussed Olivia the Oracle out. Bitch, you crazy as can be. And everybody know it. Girl, I don't pay that crazy boy no attention. Honey, after that trademark situation, baby, everything I needed to know, honey. That hoe is thirsty. Honey, that hoe was trying to gobble down that hot dog, honey. She wanted a little hot dog in her roll and a little steam on her flows. She needed a little sugar in her bowl. As Bessie Smith would say. and then tried to make it that trademark was thirsty for you, trying to make it that trademark, and you was the thirsty one. Girl, okay, let me drop this link. Honey, these hoes messed up. All of that you doing. All of that you doing. All right, I done dropped the link. He crazy. He is crazy with a K. Just trying to figure it out. He's crazy as Cat P. I don't know why he called Ro behind the scene and didn't want to be mad at Ro. But he really liked Ro, but he hate Ro. He like, honey, it's a thin line between love and hate. Okay? I don't love you, but then I like you. Then I don't like it's crazy. It's giving single female, single white female. Ro edition. And then got mad at Trademark Fortune. I'm glad you didn't take them days off Trademark, because baby, you would have wasted your whole time messing with that hoe. This ain't about sex, and then he gonna ask for a dick pic, or he gonna ask for a child, and then brag about the dick pic. My. Ain't that something? I know. I used to enjoy going over. When it benefited you, you enjoy Pastor. But when you in the wrong and Pastor mentioned it, then all of a sudden it's, hey, ho, F you. You hear me? I ain't even trying to say the word. But that's all I got to say to you. Because you crazy as Cat P. And then anybody who talk about their sister like a dog don't have no regards for you. That's why I don't respect that hoe. She don't even want to respect his sister. The lady dead. The body ain't even in the ground. She ain't even cold. And here you talking about her like a dog. Like she don't mean nothing. I'm like, oh God, that's your own sister. Really though? Baby, that boy crazy. Ro is skinny and he don't want nobody with wigs, but yeah, he want to be LaDonna. And then had that hat with them braids over there looking like a pseudo Rastafarian. I'm like, ho, sat down somewhere. Looking like Mabel King over there. What's happening and what's happening. Hi. Okay. Raj. Looking like Mabel King. Anyway, and Ghetto knew what he was doing. I knew he was going to run up in there. Ghetto always trying to start some mess. Ghetto is a punk. He is a punk because he be doing punk things. Honey, punks be starting mess. And that's what Ghetto went over there to do. He went over there to start some mess. Oh, punk. I said it. A punk. Not a punk, but a punk. P-O-N-K. Up there starting shit. Oh, yeah, and that's enough. He don't like Duchess Kelly Love. Oh, my God, he don't get along with none of the gays. Except Rico. And Rico, you do the wrong thing, he'll be talking about you next. Anyway. Girl, I sat up there and listened to him. I'm like, boy, you crazy. And y'all saw he was trying to tag Ro, and Ro was just answering the question, even though it was a trick question. Ro was trying to answer it in all sincerity, and baby Brian had an explosive temper. Just like you trying to talk to the men, he don't never show up. I'm like, oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then he'll be apologizing, because, bro, I really like you and I think you're my friend, but you be doing stuff. Just sound crazy. Just sound crazy. Now, when Ro was attacking us, Brown was in hog heaven. He was in hog heaven. But then when Ro turned that shit on him and called him and read him for filth, now Ro is the worst person in the world. Oh, Spill It Boy too. Spill It Boy too. I mean, he don't get along with nobody. Nobody. So anyway, I was over there listening to D Miss O. I red balled it back. I'm like, girl, please. And it all started with Pastor. No, it didn't. It started with you, ho. It started in your mind. It started in your mind. Okay, y'all. So anyway, I had to say what I had to say. I'm good now. I just had to say what I had to say. Because again, Ghetto started this mess because he knew what was going to happen. And that boy walked right on in the Ghetto trap because Ghetto is a whole punk over there doing punk shit and getting people to fight. And all he wanted to do is sit back and watch. Baby, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen no Snaggletooth punk. But baby, that Snaggletooth punk is doing a whole lot. We see you, Ghetto. We see you, Tina Turner. I'm your private dancer. Dancing for money. Do what you want me to. You better be good to me. We don't need another hero. We don't need another way home. Come on. We don't ever do nothing sweet and soft. We do it hard and rough. Left a good job in the city. Working for the man both night and day. Come on, Ghetto. Honey, Ghetto had on that Tina wig. Honey, with them Tina pumps. With that Tina dress. And baby, he had his brand new teeth in. Honey, you couldn't tell that bitch shit. Okay? Honey, she was Miss Diva International. Okay? Baby, she was over the house of the Snaggle Pussies. Okay, you can tell that bitch name. Okay, he felt some power. And he felt his feminine energy. Okay, bitch. That bitch was getting changed in the back seat. Okay, she was doing a old nasty piece of Wonder Woman in that back seat. Honey, she wanted to entertain the girls. She said, this must be some Puerto Rican hair. She said, I feel real Puerto Rican. Bitty, bitty, bum, bum. That bitch was giving Tina over there. Okay, with them Mike Tyson calves in them heels. Ooh, Lord. Honey, them breasts was sitting pretty, honey. She was perched. Honey, she had them breasts all even over there. Come on, Ghetto. Since we've been together, let's stay together. When times are good and bad, happy or sad. That's the Tina version. Okay? Anyway, let me leave Ghetto. I was wearing that Tina wig, Tina dress with them Tina pumps alone. Okay. Anyway. Start mess. Look, let me stop. Let me leave that man alone. Let me leave him alone. He was expressing himself. Ooh, honey, he felt like that hair was Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican. Bitty, bitty, bum, bum. Oh, Lord. And Ro be eating that shit up. You know Ro don't care about that. Ro sitting over there laughing. Cause Brian up there losing it. And then he talking about Roe losing it with stump down the blue with Phoenix. Well, ho, we done seen you lose it a bunch of times. Okay? But one thing I say, Roe didn't get his window busted out. Hello, somebody. Ain't no man knocking on Roe door like they owe him money at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Roe ain't going to the hospital for blood clots. Child. Angelica. Always in the car accident. Always the ambulance chasing. Okay? Girl, AT&T giving $5. He right there, honey. Okay? Okay, I had an AT&T phone 10 years ago and it burnt my fingertips. I'm entitled to that money. Girl, bye. That hoe don't want to work. Anyway, let me move right along. Just crazy, honey. And Angelica, he's still mad about you reading him for filth, honey. You read him down that he was speechless, girl. I mean, he was in that gown looking stupefied, honey, looking bewildered, looking flabbergasted and flummoxed over there. Because Angelica, baby, Angelica ain't never clicked on no link. Baby, when I tell you Miss Angelica clicked that link and read that hoe for filth, honey, read her for the facts of her life, slow and calm, okay? Very steady. That hoe could do nothing. And she's still mad about that, Angelica. Every time she see you, she want to fight you. Every time she see you, she want to fight you, girl. Honey, let me tell you something. Angelica read him down. Down. Okay? To his socks, honey. To his compression socks. Oh, read him down. And he couldn't take it. Girl, I ain't never seen nobody in their 30s, man. Girl, let me stop. Looking like Grandma Moses over there, like she needs some snuff and old nasty piece of Hill's brother can to spit it in with them compression stockings. Girl, I can't. You better. Ah! Anyway, oh, let me see who this is. What's up, Catherine?
Hey, Pastor, did you see that? Just Krista came on PMO's link and called me bold.
No, I ain't see that. But what
Oh yeah.
happened? Why she
Oh well,
calling you bald? I mean, you was gone for Lent, so why she coming for you? You wasn't eating no meat or nothing. You was doing your Lent. Why she coming for you, Catherine?
I typed in the Miss O's chat the truth, and the truth of the matter was,
What was the
uh,
truth?
Lemon's brother Booby, Booby was on Pizarro's link about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and just Krista was up there. You remember you was a little kid and you wanted the teacher to pay attention to you, so you raised your hand. Oh, teacher, pick me. Well,
Mhm.
Krista was on Pizarro's link talking about, I was almost your sister-in-law. Ma'am, how you gonna be the man's sister-in-law and he ain't never seen you? Don't know if you pretty, ugly, a man or a woman. What are you talking about? Man,
Not the sister-in-law.
Listen, Krista was thirstier than a camel in the Sahara Desert.
Mm.
Krista was thirstier than I was walking on that treadmill for 2 hours. That girl was so
Wow. And then she
thirsty.
came for you.
Listen, Krista came for me like I really see. All I said in the chat, this is all I said in the chat. I said, Krista got mad because she got bought off of Pizarro's link. Well, Pastor, that is what happened. I'm not lying to you. I have no reason to lie. Lemon was up there with his brother, Booby. Booby was picking Lemon up. And Krista was all excited to talk to him. Now Pizarro trying to talk to the man. And here go Krista telling the man that she gonna be his sister-in-law. Ma'am, he didn't come to talk to you. You don't even date Lemon. Lemon don't even like you like that. So how the
Hey,
hell you
lady. Go ahead.
how you gonna beat me? And she told me that I had a bald spot. I said, well, you know what about being bald? I said, baby, I could just do two things about being bald. I either could buy me a wig or I could be like Grace Jones and shave it bald. Now, which one you want me to do? I could shave it bald and be a bald ass head with a. She said, "You said I got a bald spot. I could make it a bald ass head, or I could put a wig on this bald ass head." I said, "But I can walk."
Uh-huh.
Can you walk, ma'am? Let's go back over the clips. Your friend had died, and the man took the microphone and he walked over to you. See, everybody else that get up at funerals, they walk to the podium. When I was just in church on Sunday, they walked to the podium. Didn't nobody bring the mic to them unless they couldn't walk. But you said I was bald. I'm a bald walking chick, though. What about you?
All right now, ball walking. Wait a minute though. We got Honest Row here. Honest Row, that boy is crazy. Honest Row. Now that old punk, Ponk, Miss Tina Turner, ghetto Tina intellect over there was being messy. But you just answered the question, Honest Row. And Brian tried to bring up all your past and shit. But then I had to remind him, not only did you do this to Honest Row, but you did this to Trademark Fortune, trying to act like Trademark Fortune was trying to get with you because you saw him type something in the chat that went even what you thought it was. And then Trademark had to come and get that old nasty piece of evidence. I mean, really? Really? Honest Row. Why is he having problems with you, Honest Row? And then Honest Row, this didn't start. Honest Row, did he not read the room? Why would you want, well, Honest Row, why did he feel so compelled to tell the people that you was trying to get him hot and stuff by telling him that story? And then when you told your truth, then it made sense that Brian thought he was trying to get a hookup. You know why, Honest Row? Didn't he say, hey, Row, when I get this Manjaro, in 3 months, I'm going to be down some weight. Could we talk if you still interested? Did he not say that, Row? Now who look thirsty, Ro? It sure ain't you. Cause I ain't hear you say, Brian, when I gain 10 pounds, is you still go? I ain't hear you say that. I ain't hear you say that, Bro, why is he coming at you? Why is he trying to make it that you was trying to get with him, but in actuality, he was trying to get with you? Nobody ain't flipped that. You said it out your own mouth. Honest Ro, where you at? Why is he coming for you, Honest Ro? Well, I'm gonna drop this link on this road because baby, he really has a love-hate relationship for you. And then he wanna like D Miss O. Then he wanna hate D Miss O. Then he wanna blame her for everything. I mean, I ain't gonna reveal my source, but I tell
Pastor,
you what.
Pastor, he got 17 different personalities.
Mm.
Come on now. Which one showed up today?
He did do that, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This ain't nothing new. He been doing this. He got selective memory.
Well, ain't that what happened when you smoke and drink at
I
the
mean,
same
don't
time?
that happen when you lie and tell people you in Seattle to collect money, and then you say if you want your money, and then the people get their money and they request it, but then you block them. How that work?
You
The
left the
five
you
people
listen,
that said they want their money back, and you block them.
you left the chat too fast because somebody in there typed that he found his sister with a half a bologna sandwich in her mouth and he got mad because he had to take the bologna sandwich out and give
Hey,
her
Ro.
CPR.
Hey, what's going on, Pastor Catherine? Bear with me, y'all. I don't know what done came over me. I'm feeling a little under the weather out of nowhere.
Oh, don't tell him that, Ro, because he gonna say your bronchitis again. Because he always trying to tie you in bronchitis and being skinny and anemic.
Bro, did you
Yeah.
see that in the chat?
Oh no, what
Bro,
was in the chat, Catherine?
somebody said that when he found his sister had a half a bologna sandwich hanging out her mouth. He had to
Oh,
take the
Jesus.
bologna
Oh,
sandwich
don't do
out her
that,
mouth and
Catherine.
give her CPR.
Don't do that, Catherine.
Oh,
Don't do
I heard.
that.
Yeah, they did say that in the
Girl,
chat.
don't do that. Not a bologna sandwich, please, though. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't want to put 10 on 20. Don't, don't do it, girl.
I didn't
Bro,
hear
didn't
that.
they say that, bro?
I don't know, Captain. I
He
don't know.
said
I ain't
it's
see
in
it.
the
I
chat,
wasn't
but
there.
I
It
didn't
was
hear
in
him say
Famous
it.
House chat. Ro was
Oh,
there.
okay, Catherine, let's move on to Roto. Because, baby, I
What
don't want to
chat?
talk about his sister who ain't here. Okay? I don't want to talk about his sister who ain't here because again, most people are not upset with his sister. Most people are upset at him and what he said about his sister. And Ro really saved you because Ro said you said really more awful stuff about your sister than he that people put on in the room. And Ro said he spared you because you said some really atrocious and ferocious stuff about your sister. Now, Ro, what you gotta say?
Mm.
Pastor, I mean, at this point, you know, he's labeling it as grieving. So I'm like, okay. I'm at that point with like a lot of people now when it comes to, YouTube and just entirety. Let these grown people do them. That's where I'm at with it. And I'll have parts with it where I have parts with it, which means just YouTube. That's it. Because that is what he wants to do. I can't stop him. And time after time, whatever we may say, apparently it's toxic and it's the devil's work from what he feels. So if we can't tell somebody something, just let them do them. That's why I'm
Bro,
at
I
with it.
got a
And he'll be
question.
good.
I got a question. So, did he call you from a restricted number? Did you know that was him?
Oh, okay, yeah, it was a restricted. Yeah, it was. So, and he was the only one that has been calling me from restricted.
Who else been
So
calling you from
I pretty
restricted?
much kind of knew it was, yeah, because I knew it was him. Usually, if like we hadn't been on, I want to say TMO's link for a little time, and we anytime we have a like a you know how Brian is like he's he's fussing at you or something like that, or y'all have a disagreement, he has to kind of call and say, "Look, leave me alone," and do that type of stuff. He did that, so that was the first
Why do
restricted.
we think that we got something going on and that we stacked up against him? He had like me and you been fighting. Bro, I don't remember really going in and hard. We always got along. Even when I was roasting you with that bed in the box, baby, we still
Yeah,
didn't have no problem with each other. So why are you trying to act like, well, ever since you got close with Pastor, we were always cool. What were he getting at, bro? Do you think that jealousy because you thought I was a nice person and he had problems with that?
yes, he does that with every man that I come across with on YouTube. He'll have something to say, and he even said
Shakim,
it tonight.
Shakim and Lemon.
Yeah,
Shakim and Lemon too. Go ahead.
yeah. And tonight he made it known that he said that we started having bad times with you. He brought you up, Pastor, and I said, was it Pastor or was it your peen getting hard because of a
Oh,
story
Jesus.
that I told you that I felt was a comical story, and just so happened you had something else going on, and
He
that's when
did.
you ran out the
But
hospital
this is the
with
thing,
the teen
why is he
taken
gonna
out.
call you? If he has to call you to ask you, can he do it? You know it's controversial already. And then, bro, it made it
Yeah,
look like you was thirsty for him and you was trying to seduce him to get him aroused. Where it was just like the trademark fortune thing. He always trying to act like somebody trying to come and get him. But bro, do
he's
you
trying to
think
rest in
we're a little
Virginia.
jealous because we met and we really had a good time, bro? We did have a good time, bro. We did have a
Yeah.
good time. And bro was smelling good. Bro had his hair did. Oh my God, bro
Oh, thank
fingernails
you,
was good.
Pastor.
Baby, bro had his chapstick on, honey. The lips was popping. So do you think that he felt some kind of way because I met you before he did?
Yes, and it's all his fault because if he hadn't been so insecure and pretty much so untrustworthy, um, always trying to watch his back, he would have already had met me.
Ain't that the truth? And you know, I invited him to come to Virginia. You remember I was telling him, hey, you need to come to homecoming. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I was trying to get him to come to homecoming. But he wanted you all to himself, baby. That's what it was, Ro. Okay? You don't want this in here. You want that over there. Oh, I see. I see. You got Roro fever. You got Roro fever. Baby, he got Roro fever.
Brian needs to understand that the more you get to know his backstabbing ways, it's just gonna make people more and more distant.
Yeah, even Mississippi. You see how we was trying to control Mississippi? Because
Yeah.
he need to take that D&D off. Well, maybe the man need to rest at that time. And then he got mad at you, Ro, when you said that, sometimes it's hard to get off the phone with him. Ooh, Ro, he was very explosive with that. Very explosive. But it goes to show you,
You
you
know?
did the same thing. The homework man. And the homework man set by, I mean, not homework man, but Mississippi rather, set by. It's so many men that he done went through. It's so many men that he done dealt with. I can't even count them all. Trademark. Homework guy who busted that window. Mississippi man. Ro. Me.
Oh, you heard him, Pastor? He
Trademark.
tried to act like that
Good
didn't
boy.
happen.
Duchess Kelly Law. All the men's. Go ahead, bro.
He tried to act like the other day that didn't happen. He said he was trying to say that was my window busted or was it not? I said,
We saw the
so
window.
well,
The
you
home
were
was
at a
driving,
construction site.
baby. We saw the window. What?
You know, a lot of times Brian look like he's in an unmarked vehicle. We don't know what vehicle he.
Okay, we done saw all the
That's the
crack
point.
windshield. Baby, we saw you at that gas station. My. But bro, the boy got problems. He got problems. And the thing is, you could tell how he was talking about his sister, bro. That's his own sister. And bro, you didn't say nothing about his sister. You just said that his sister was sick because, and then he got mad just because of that.
Yeah, and that right there, like even in the moment of that, he thinks that is so-called betrayal, and I don't understand that at all. Like, how's that betrayal?
It ain't betrayal. Bro, didn't he try to say that you was hunching in your grandmama house like your grandmama was still living? He had like your grandma was gonna open the door and catch you with your legs all wide open. And then Rose said, my grandmama dead. He didn't even know that, Rose. That was a tragedy. It was a tragedy.
Yeah, he said all of that stemmed from me. And he continues to state, even though he won't say specifically, he should always remember this. He says that when I pretty much went in on his sister, like I was I told his sister's business, and I said, what business of your sister's did I tell?
Okay, did he
And
tell
he
you?
can't. He says that I need to tell it. He like, you need to say it. And I said, no, you're the one that seems to be hung up, and you are triggered by this, so you should know exactly what was said, so I can stop my evil ways. But he never knows. He always goes. He always asks every time. He says, "What? You tell me what you said."
Bro,
I said,
you
"No,
should
you're the
know.
one hung up on it."
Okay, you the one who bringing the allegation. Somebody said that he tried to do Jaded Nerd like he did Trademark Fortune. And he did mention Jaded Nerd when he was talking to Trademark Fortune. He put Rico and Jaded Nerd up in there. Girl, I don't know. But it seemed like somebody who a top showed up trying to get some hot dog. Okay? Instead of trying to get the buns, honey, he trying to get the hot dog. Mm.
Shake it
My.
like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Oh,
But bro, he
was it?
always talking about how skinny you are and all of that stuff. But bro, he calling you. He always calling you, bro. What's that?
Yeah, and he really hates the drag. He does not. He doesn't like the drag at all. But I could have sworn that he was wearing a piece of wig that he said
We
he got.
both
He
look
said he
my
got out
favorite
of
queen
garbage
on
can.
what's happening.
He said he can't. He said, "Ugh, real.
But bro, he really
Look at
loves
yourself."
you, but then he don't like you, and he's very jealous of our relationship. And bro, look, bro, we don't even talk on the phone, do we, bro?
No,
We
no,
don't.
Pastor, we
Now,
be
I'm
working.
cool with bro. I like bro. Bro is a spark Baby, Ro is a Spartan. And okay, I'm always gonna have love for my NSU Spartan. But we were cool
Yeah.
before I knew Ro was a Spartan. Okay? Is you jealous because we went to the same college? We could help that. Is you jealous of that? Because it's screaming jealousy to me, Ro. What is it screaming to you? It's screaming jealousy to me.
Yes, it's definitely in the mode of just like hounding in on you and also others. I feel like he continues to do that.
Shakim,
You know,
Sharkim, Lemon. Oh, he really don't like Aladdin. But why are you trying to bring the Aladdin thing up again? Trying to bring up you giving money to married men. Oh, he tried to just embarrass you down there. And the only thing you did was answer that punk ghetto intellect's question of how
and
it started. And then he wanted to bring my name and besmirchify my name, talking about something. It started when you and Pastor got close. Like me and you had something and we plotting against him. Ain't that something?
Pastor, the real sad thing is that Brian is so immature that that's why if you hear we said, yeah, it's because of that moment that I decided to go up on pastors. I asked you if you wanted to go on pastors to um tell him this story. And I'm like, really?
See, when it
That's
benefits
your
him,
moment.
it's okay. When it benefits him. But then when he's the butt of the joke, then he get pissed off. But long as he could make you look thirsty in the butt of the joke, he was fine. But then he said, did you hear him say that we turned it around and turned it on him?
Yeah, and what was that when the story was just being told? How is that being
I
turned
just told him
your
how it
way?
looked. And it looked like you really was trying to act like Ro wanted to kind of get some of your stuff. And he was trying, Ro, it made it look like you was trying to seduce him. And trying to get him hot in his time of need. But this is the thing, Ro. You remember he said this? Ro, I don't know how you feel, but I'm taking Manjaro and I should be down in 3 months. And if you still available, you think we can talk. Did he not say that,
He
Ro?
did. He absolutely said that. Yeah, he
Did he
did.
not say
I
that?
remember that.
Did he not say that? Hello,
Yeah, he
somebody.
said that.
People act like folk can't hear. People act like people don't see videos. He said that. He
All
said
right.
that. It was a whole
Brian will
Thursday
say.
thing.
Brian
And so
said,
then
"Wait till
you trying
tonight."
to act like Trademark Fortune was Thursday, baby. Trademark came and read that mail, honey, literally and figuratively. And again, when he tried to pull on Trademark, he tried to do the U2 role.
He, Pastor is giving this. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on you.
Mm, mm, mm. Ro, hold on. I gotta go pump this gas. I'll be right back. But Ro, baby, he's trying to do the boys, honey, because he was trying to do Trademark Fortune. And honey, and this is the thing. You see how upset he was? He wasn't upset because he was embarrassed. He was upset because Trademark had the goods and told the truth. And he was pissed off because the truth came out. And it really, really pointed the finger of who he is. Y'all discuss that. I'll be right back.
Oh my Lord, Catherine.
He forgot that he said that, bro. He remember that night we was up here talking and he said that.
Yeah, and he better leave you alone too, Catherine. I don't know why he continues to just
He
be
ain't say
trying to
nothing
mess
to
with
me
you. I'm like,
today.
leave my Catherine
That
alone.
was just Krista.
No, well, Brian, he loves to kind of try to throw a jab at you. I
I
said, what are
mean,
you always messing with Catherine for?
I was really surprised that just Krista went off like that today if they're talking about I bought. I'm like, and you can't walk. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. See, that stuff is I think it may kind of eat at just Krista.
But here's the whole thing. She's mad at people. Her anger is misdirected because from what I remember about what happened was she was brought off the panel and then money was sent to Pizarro to let her back up on. So to me, the reason why she keeps talking about it is because she don't have content, right? She don't have content. 'Cause if she had
But what
content,
right now? I
huh?
thought that pills was. I thought she was dealing with pills at the moment. But it seemed like that got this. That was a distraction may have happened from that to make this happen, because I understand, like, I feel like she may not have known exactly where everything was going with pills.
But
And
here's the whole thing though. If you were so interested in pills, why jump on the link and tell Lemon's brother that you was almost his sister-in-law?
and see that right there, if she had just went on, and after that was said, and then she didn't come up back up there to, to say something to one of Pizarro's mods, she would have had an issue. That would have been a problem. That would have been a problem that she would have been trying to deal with now,
But
because
the
there's no
issue
way that Pills is going to sit there and not have something to say about that.
but the issue was
I think.
it was two people that paid her down. It wasn't just one person. That's the issue. So my thing is you can't control what other people do. The only reason why they wanted her off the panel is because they wanted her to stop going at Lemon's brother so that they could talk to him. And here we are like 3 weeks later and we're still talking. No, she's still talking about it and she's still mad about it. Just Krista, I think you need your meds recalibrated, honey. The Thorazine and the Haldol and Lexapro and all that other stuff, the GABA, Geodine, it don't seem to be working, baby. You need to go have it recalibrated. The Seroquel don't seem to be working, baby. You got to have it recalibrated.
Mm.
Your Xanax for anxiety don't seem to be working, baby. You need it recalibrated.
I've seen her and Pizarro go at it before, as well as Lady Nika, but I never seen it get this vicious. And this is where YouTube is going, though. Like, it seems, when
But
people have, yeah, I knew it was going to be bad when you have issues with people's mods.
yeah, but
And
listen, Pizarro is the person that used to take up for just Crystal. Now let's be honest for a minute. Pizarro is the person that was always taking up for just Krista. Okay, somebody gave Pizarro some money to buy Krista down. That was 3 weeks ago. That was in March. And this is April. Why is she still talking about it? Is life not going on? Shoot, Michael Jackson movie get ready to come out and this chick up here worrying about something on the internet. You could tell she don't go nowhere. I bet you when that movie come out, she don't be in the movie watching it. She don't do nothing. You worrying about something on the
Is
internet?
Catherine still talking about Krista? Jesus.
You wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here. You wasn't here. No, what Rose said, Pastor, was Rose said he didn't know what had happened to cause her to snap, crackle, and pop like that. And I said she did get bought off the panel, Pastor, but the part of the story that keeps getting left out is she was paid back up on the panel.
Mm.
So that when Pizarro see Crystal come back, you was brought back to the panel. She came back and said, "Oh, I'm sitting on somebody else's panel," and then left. So whose fault is that? It sounds like it's hers.
My.
Let's tell the story the right way. Don't leave pieces out now.
Mm.
Tell the whole story. You were brought down, and then somebody sent Pizarro money to bring you back. When you did come back over there, you hit Pizarro's panel and said, "Oh, I'm somewhere else. I gotta go. Bye." So that's your fault.
she didn't like what was being said in the chat.
Oh, that she thirstier than a camel in the desert?
My. It's a lot
Honest,
going
Ro?
on.
Honest,
Yeah,
Ro.
I like Krista.
Mhm.
Cause she crazy, but she alright. She look crazy too. But honey, let me tell you something. If I was a woman, I would never mess with Krista how she did that lesbian. She said that lady had a cat and a dog, a yin and a yang. Okay? Sweet and sour, honey. And then Krista said she drew a sketch of it. Jesus, keep me near
And
the
then
cross.
offered no proof, though, Pastor.
My. Oh, Jesus.
Here's
Oh Lord.
she said that lady was a hermaphrodite.
She was what they call it, and
That's a biblical term.
not
Intersex.
androgynous. What's the word? She was what's the
Intersex.
right? Yeah. She was you. Well, yeah, that right there. Yeah.
Where's her
Yeah.
proof?
And then she said the lady house was nasty.
How
Maybe
she know
they
that?
gotta
She
treat
don't
the
get
white girl.
Pastor, if y'all are still believing that that lady get up to go somewhere, I need to check y'all out. That lady don't get up to, she didn't get up. I don't think she gets up to go anywhere. When Lemon told her, I'll give you $1,000 to turn your camera on, she never got up and walked. If somebody told me they want $1,000 for me to turn my camera on, I would turn all the lights on in the house. So that
I,
right there proves that she don't get up to go anywhere.
I
He
know one
offers
thing.
her a
She
thousand.
picked the right one though. If people know y'all, if anybody that really want to be in a relationship with maybe YouTube, TC is the one because TC has never exposed just Krista. She is so
Never,
lucky. Like for real,
never,
she picked the right one. She
never.
picked the right one. Oh, you know what? Ain't that crazy? Just Krista. Maybe the woman is might be need to be your safe haven.
And
Because
she might
if
need to
you
go back
really
to the
look at it,
Presbyterian
she
life.
never said nothing about you.
She
I
never
mean,
said a mumbling word, just like Jesus. She never said a
So
mumbling
so
word.
just crazy got mad when she broke up with TC and started telling everybody that she got both parts.
but I will say no. If now if just because to like men though, no, baby, you can like men. You know, I ain't trying to make you go to the wild side. If you want to stay with the men, stay with the men. She know just Krista know what comes with the men. You know
But
what
this is
comes
the
with these
thing.
men.
How can you be dating landlord with them orthopedic Nikes on, looking like marshmallows is the sole of the shoe, and you ain't had no but yet you treated the women with all kind of disrespect. It's the women who be doing y'all wrong. Y'all be talking about the men, but you see how Crystal did that women, not the woman, but the women.
I ain't
And
like the
then,
way I did not like the way she was talking to Lady Nika. And I ain't like the way she was talking to Pizarro either, but I ain't like the way she was talking to Lady Nika because Lady Nika really didn't have anything to do with it, Pastor.
mm,
At all. It had listen, it happened on Pizarro's panel. So why you get mad at Lady Nika?
She from what she said she didn't like how basically I guess Lady Nika I guess added her what 2 cents or something. You know that she like stay out of it. That what she said. Like she should have stayed out of it.
Well, then she shouldn't have put it on YouTube. She shouldn't have been thirsty after Lemon's brother like he was the last man on this earth. How about that?
you see that? What's that about, Catherine? You see that I just highlighted? What did that say? What did that say? Because I can't. I'm driving.
All right, what it say? It say the wait a minute, I gotta go in the comments because they're writing too small. Hold on, let me go. It says the one person who knows just Krista real tea about her disabilities is I's married now. Those were her best friend on YouTube many years ago and shared secrets, but later fell out. They tried to use, I guess, each other.
Mm,
Okay.
my.
Somebody says she instantly make up lies as soon as the attention is gone.
Mm,
We know that.
mm, mm, mm.
She forgot that her bread and butter came from Pizarro. If it wasn't for Pizarro, she forgot. So she really forgot. Yeah, she
Well,
forgot.
we can actually say it could have also came from from lemon to Pizarro. Maybe you know.
I mean,
Sometimes they kind of go hand in hand.
but what I'm saying is all her storylines are always with a man on YouTube. Y'all listen, I'm not saying nobody on here is slow. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if all your relationships is online, it's because you don't want nobody to see you physically in person. You have all these virtual relationships because you don't never have to worry about the person coming to the door. Oh, I see you, baby, like the pastor said on Sunday. I see you. I got discernment.
Oh,
If
she's
every
actually, no, but you know what? She has had some good beats with women around here, though. I got to
no,
say too.
listen to me,
I've
bro.
seen her.
Listen to me.
Oh,
If
okay.
all of your relationships, landlord, Buddy Lee, Lemon, Pills, Blake,
Broadway. Who else? Blake. Yeah.
if all of your relationships are online, except for
Duke.
Corey,
Duke. 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 What's his
Duke,
name?
if all your
Pastor, I know you
relationships
just didn't say Broadway, not Broadway, Pastor. You say
stop
I
playing
meant.
because you know
Baby, I meant
Broadway
Blake.
would drag her Broadway would drag her role. Stop before he dragged that lady wig off.
Well,
Oh
he
Lord.
has
You
been
know
involved
Broadway
with
would
a
drag
lot
the
of
hell out of
people,
her.
but I'm gonna say this though. Brian is crazy as cat pedo, and I know we done got off of him, but baby, he showed up and he tried to put my name as you could say he tried to besmirchify my name. And again, me and Ro ain't never had a problem. You just got mad when Ro and I was cool, and you felt some kind of way. You felt some jealousy. Okay, you felt some jealousy like that time when Cam and VS was coming along and they was getting along, and then Queen 88 came and started doing them dances and jiggling, and then somebody felt a little some kind of way when somebody took somebody to breakfast. Okay, it's giving that kind of tease.
Well, she could have went to breakfast too, right?
She could have, but honey, Queen
You know what
88,
I'm
all she had
saying?
to do, like Queen 88 won that money for that dance competition. Honey, she won that money for Cam too. All she had to do was jiggle that booty. And the next thing you know, Cam was throwing money, honey. She was going to breakfast at the Pepper Mill. Somebody felt a little some kind of way. But baby, let me tell you something. VS in Vegas, honey, she stole the show.
She had them angry arms.
Baby, angry all baby, when VS got to that hotel and put that chair behind the door, honey, it was giving Blair Witch Project over there. Okay? Girl.
You
She
should have
said
seen.
MU calmed her down.
You should have seen when CX played that clip the other night of her running through Vegas. He said, "Angry arms, angry arms."
Well, this is the thing, though. Speaking of ZX, what y'all think about Lolo? What you think about Lolo, Ro, let that man talk about something? She got a sexy voice. After that man done run her down, saying that she was a unfit
Daughter.
caretaker to her mama.
Pastor, I said I've been saying the same thing. We gotta let these adults be adults. But he was all up in her cooch. She been around violating in just every crevice of it. And she's heard violations enough over at Lemon. She's heard violated me. You violated me. She's heard it before so many times. But something clicked in Lolo that she
And then
wanted to
I heard
be
she gave that
Lolo
man her
and
real
say,
number.
"Here you go, my number." Yeah,
No,
that.
that's
Oh
not
my
how
God,
that
that was
story went,
diabolical to give that
Pastor.
number. That was diabolical.
He gave her his number. So when she went to go look for it, she said, "Oh yeah, your number here from 6 years ago. It's on her clip. Go look. It's on her.
Girl, I can't
He
do
was
it.
on her. He was on her
Yeah, I got a
panel
sexy voice.
yesterday.
Girl, you sound like Weezer Jefferson cousin. Girl, you too. Don't let these people play in your face, Lolo. And then they set you back over there on Lemon. Now I can see if you cry diva, okay, because you can get some stuff. Well, y'all, let me tell you something. Lemon ain't making the money that he used to make. Okay, y'all ain't over there for Lemon. Y'all over there for the loaves and the fish. Y'all is not over there for the ministry.
Oh, see.
Y'all over there for the fish and the bread, girl. Y'all over there for the fish and the bread. That's all. Y'all ain't over there for the teaching. Y'all over there for the fish and the bread. But honey, Lolo, you can be behind the scenes if you want to. Okay, when
Yeah,
you
see,
when we see your picture of titties and hula la on that community post, you gonna know better.
now
Okay.
see, Pastor, you sound like the pastor on Sunday. He said, I need 100 people with $100. I said, Dang, these slow ass people can't count. They didn't. I know how much money that was. I was looking at that. I said, no, these slow ass people can't count. They don't know how much money that is. Pastor, he said, I need 100 people with $100.
Yeah, slow
But
low
you,
back over there. Slow
but
low
you,
back
but
over
You
there.
count.
But see, she doesn't. I don't think she believes in signs because okay, so everything had just started to kind of surface between her and Lemon again, and during that, Lemon has banned ZX from his panel. Like he can no longer hit it. Like you are no longer allowed over here. And
Correct.
right during that,
No,
here
bro.
you
No,
go.
no,
You
no, no,
let you
no.
give that
That's
good
Oh,
not.
one,
let him
right?
finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Rob. Say, I want to hear your thoughts. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he is fully banned, and not even a couple of days. You about to swing back in with him. Well, I don't think you were ever swinging with him, and all of a sudden you like, you know what? Yes, yes, come on up here. Oh, hold on, this person's gonna attack me. Get him up off of here. Oh, I got you. Can you leave for me, baby? Go ahead. I said,
Mm,
hold on, what is this about to be? So
mm,
she sat there. Sat, there she go. There he go. And
mm.
next thing you know, yeah, you know what? I forgot. I forgot I used to like you. I said, hold on. Yeah, somebody had to
Mhm.
remind me. But
Mhm.
did you terrorize her? Hold on. So you did you like
Mhm.
her? Did you?
Mhm. Go ahead now, Catherine. I want to hear what Ro had to say. Go ahead, Catherine.
Okay, so what the part of the story that Ro left out was ZX started attacking Lemon. He
Okay.
actually was making phone calls to agencies on Lemon, like
So
calling Lemon's
that's the thing.
apartment.
That's the big thing, Catherine. So why you, Lolo, sitting your wide ass on his panel giving ZX play now, knowing that Lemon ain't screwing with ZX no more? See, that's what I'm saying. It looked bad. It looked bad. It
So
She
he
looked
was on her.
bad.
She was on her panel. I
but
don't think she was
right,
at
but that's
his.
not see, listen to what
Right.
I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, honest Ro. The reason why ZX is banned from Lemon's channel is because ZX called Lemon's apartment complex. I'm not sure if he called Lemon's mom, but just him calling apartment complex, that's enough. Nope. Listen, no,
Oh, I think Catherine went out. But yeah,
Well,
I was
that's
just
why.
trying to point
But
out
that's
the
the
fact
thing.
that
If Catherine
yeah.
not adding it up, she really don't like.
Oh, Pastor, you going in and out too.
For a minute, because I just parked. Can you hear me?
You still a little muffled.
Until I get back.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all, I just wanted to put that part up there though. That yeah, hey, Lemon done block ZX, and not too much longer after that. I guess it always plays out like that, right? Like something that you would have never thought is and then that's what they had a nerve to say that. Like he said that. That's how you know ZX is diabolical, because he was like, yeah, your boy gonna be mad, and Lolo was kind of acting like she didn't know who he was talking about. I said, Lolo, I know you ain't about to play. She was like, huh? Who? He was like, your boy. Your
Can y'all
boy.
hear me?
He gonna be mad.
But she don't know nothing, bro. She don't know nothing. She don't know nothing, baby. She don't never know nothing. She know everything, but she don't know nothing.
She in the chat telling Molly, what Molly? What? Because Molly gonna let it out. And she was like, what? Like what, Molly? I said, Lola, I know you ain't up here playing.
She playing.
She learning how to act. Lemon taught her how to act.
She's a
It's giving
thespian. Let me
she
tell you
learned
something.
her a few lines. Damsel.
But she don't know what's going on. What's up, baby? Yes, baby. Yes, that's my baby. Okay, now wait a minute. Watch the shirt, boo. Watch the shirt. Watch the rain. Anyway, but Lola don't know nothing.
But
She don't know
Pastor
nothing.
Alfred, I am in that phase though. I say, hey, let adults do them, and
And let me say this,
let the
bro. I
people
don't care if you
decide.
say nothing about me. If you put it on, we gonna talk about it. And Lolo know people was gonna talk about it. And I like Lolo. I think Lolo is cool people, but I just think
Yeah, I like it.
Lolo is skating on thin ice. And sitting on lemon panel. And then he gonna disrespect us some point in
And that's
time.
what I don't want, because I feel like she's taking on too much. I want to be comfortable again, and not
Mm-hmm.
realizing that you may just be setting your own self up. Lolo is also, I feel like at times she may not know she's doing it, but she could be setting herself up to be falling off a plank, or hey, it's like, I made it, like
Come
I
on,
hit the deck,
come on.
but she could just be running into something that she won't be ready for. Like, oh my God, hold on. I thought we both kind of had our apologies, but Lolo, you don't know who you're dealing with.
First of all, he
So
can
I
get
mean, so
mad
he
when
may just
Lolo brought
turn
over the people other people
again.
platform. And somebody said drop the link. This Catherine girl. But he be mad when Lolo be on other people links and stuff.
Unless they have a new relationship. I didn't hear, like, because I don't know. See, that's the thing. I feel like Lolo was becoming more cool with ZX last night than she was with Lemon, but I don't. But then I also heard because I thought they were taking things slow. I could have sworn I thought her and Lemon were taking things very, very, very slow. Like,
Well,
hold
honey,
on,
it's
we not in
almost
that business
a
level yet.
standstill now if she keep on dealing with ZX.
But then I heard that she may have. I don't know how. I heard that
What you heard, Ro?
reneged. Kind of, I guess that she may have said, you know what? Hold on, let me backtrack. I think I may have overstepped. ZX, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like something like that. I'm not sure. I
Mm-hmm.
heard that, and I saw that in the chat though. That they was like, "Oh no, Lolo has said, you know what, ZX? No, I'm gonna go ahead and because you do talk disrespectful to so many different women. So she may have sided with her chat, and she may, you know, Lolo do that, you know. So that may have
Wait a
also
minute.
happened.
Sided with her chat after he called Adult Protective Services on Lola.
No, no,
Come on.
like sided it as in listening to her chat of saying, "Girl, don't go. Like, girl, don't you do that. He ain't gonna do nothing but trouble for you. Like, it's trouble may be in your future with him.
That's
Don't
the
risk
trouble
it."
right there.
And I think
Um,
she might have
that
backpedaled. Yeah, from
that's
her
a,
decision.
that was the trouble right there. When her mom was alive, ZX said on his live that he called Adult Protective Services along with two other people that were on YouTube. So for him to sit up there on her panel yesterday and talk about he want forgiveness, no, what he's trying to do is drive a wedge between her and Lemon. Sir, we see you.
Jazzy, that's correct. She should. And I thought that's what she did. But, you know, I don't know how much longer. Like, I thought she had chosen herself, you know, 100. But I don't know. Lola wasn't really going in that direction. It felt like maybe she was when, you know, she was kind of fighting with Lemon. But this right here was definitely a shell shock.
It's a
You know,
play.
for her and ZX to, you know,
It's not
even
about
surface again.
See, it's not a play coming from Lolo. It's a play coming from ZX. See, it's Lolo is sincere in what she said about forgiveness. If anybody listened to her live yesterday, Lolo is sincere. The play is not coming from Lolo, it's coming from ZX. This is what he does. He always goes to the person that he thinks he's going to be able. It's kind of like the game, the weakest link. And Lolo, I am not calling you the weakest link. What I'm saying to you is he's trying to use you to create a wedge between you and Lemons so that y'all don't get back close because he know he's banned from Lemons, so he can't go to Lemons. So he can come to you, stir up strife with you, and then he'll make Lemon mad at you and y'all will fall out again. I see exactly what he's doing. I
Catherine,
think
but you
every
know, can I ask you this? Well, I thought, did you and ZX, did y'all fall out
I didn't ever
prior
fall
to?
out with ZX, not at all. But I see this
Oh,
type of
okay.
stuff that he does.
Because
Is this Dovin from
I thought you
Florida?
had,
Excuse me.
you were talking
Excuse
about the
me.
talk with him
Excuse
too.
me. Excuse me. Is this
Oh,
Dovin Middleton from Pompano?
oh, Miss Dobie, what's up?
Wait a minute.
Why she drop off?
I don't know.
She might have fell off. She put
She might have fell off. This ain't the first time she fell off.
I'm gonna
So,
hurt you.
one of them gators. Them gators, hit that gator, Miss Dobie. Get back up here.
girl,
Knock that gator off.
I haven't heard from Miss Dover in a good minute and 2 minutes, two and sons. I'm glad that she will still with us.
Mm.
Oh,
Let me drop the link. I don't know if she's coming back up, so let me drop the link to Miss Dover. So what else been going on besides what we've been talking about? Because the bigger thing that got me was Brian doing all of this drama. Like Rhoda did something to him. Like Brian ain't do nothing to all of them other people.
Jay Dunn she typed in YouTube camera's chat that don't nobody care about Lemon's channel but me. And
Oh,
Then hit D Miss O's panel and said that I'm taking up for Lemon. So my response, Jay Dunn, if you're in the clouds listening, is what I am saying to you is the time, energy, and effort that you're spending on emailing YouTube See, you might want to go look at that person who I told you I used to mod for that had a couple channels taken away, because he got over 100,000 subscribers. And then I want you to come back and tell me if people taking his channels meant anything. I want you to come back and tell me that, because don't look like they were successful. So I want you to come back and give me your hypothesis
Uh-uh.
of the channels that were taken from that man. He
Uh-huh.
has 100,000 subscribers today. So do your homework, Jay Dunn. Go find out who I'm talking about.
Mm.
He a big
Well,
YouTuber.
you ain't gonna count them?
Yeah,
I
Catherine
want her
been
to go
trying to
do
throw him
her
around
homework.
all day, and you won't tell us, Catherine,
No,
that
don't be, don't be, don't be
you.
doing all that and ain't gonna say no
Oh,
name.
Pastor, you know who he is. You've been to his channel.
Girl, which one? Is it the light skinned heavyset dude?
No, it's the other guy.
Oh, is it the one from
Yes,
Florida?
yes, yes,
Okay, okay,
yes. So I want her
okay.
to tell
Baby,
me.
he got B sector affiliation too, because he was in the
Right.
B
See,
sector.
she know that he was over here and then he left here to go over to where he is now? Do she know that?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Cause
Okay.
you taking somebody's channel, or you're trying to take this, you trying to take somebody's channel. What does that do for you? It doesn't mean the people that were listening to Jordan or anybody else in the B sector are going to come and listen to anybody else. That doesn't mean that. What they'll do is they will find somewhere else to go.
Okay, I got Miss Dovey back on. Hello, Miss Dovey. Give me a minute, Miss Dovey, honey, because we need to hear from Miss Dovey, honey. We haven't heard from Miss Dovey in a good minute. Miss Dovey has been missing in action. Let me see Miss Dovey can add some words of wisdom. What's up, Miss Dovey?
Like that picture. I like that picture. Hey there, honest my roll boo boo. Hey
Hey,
guys,
Miss Dovey,
Hey,
baby.
hey, Miss
I
Dovey.
just stepped down because I'm getting ready to take a nap so I can get up later.
Okay, Miss Dovey. So, what words of wisdom can you give us? Because I know you got some words of wisdom.
Who it pertaining to?
I
Who
don't know. You ain't been listening?
no,
Well,
tell me.
first of all, let me say this. We've been talking about how Brian is trying to blame everything on me and Ro, but I had to remind him about the trademark fortune incident and the Spilly Boy incident and the Shakim incident and the what's his name? Castro and Tommy incident. He seemed like he always in man stuff. He don't get along with the gay men's. He always have a problem with gay men.
Well, first time when I heard it didn't fight with Bryant's sister. Jay wasn't sir, I need you to put up five fingers.
Oh my
And I
God.
said, before I put up five fingers, I say, okay, Christmas it was something. And he'll skip it's every 3 months. He'll hit her with something hard.
Mm.
Either he in the hospital,
All
something hard. They get then I said that, Lord, I don't mean to put judgment on that, and I'm gonna keep it to him, but I don't believe so that his sister it don't left earth. Unless that he got some kind of paper or something. And then for the curse out his sister on her transition out. No, no, no. I think so. Brian had more sense than that, and to do that. And I think so that he had a brother that passed too. It like
right.
that. For what I hear, that he had a brother that passed. Then his mother passed.
His
Then
mother passed. I don't know about a
yeah.
brother.
No,
What do
his
you know
brother
if his
passed
brother
first.
passed, bro?
His brother passed first.
Okay.
What?
Then his
All right. The
mom.
brother,
Oh,
the mother, and the sister.
Right.
This
I
is
don't recall the
this
brother,
is
but I
His
don't.
brother passed before his mom.
My.
yeah.
A lot of death.
And then the brother passed. The brother, the mom,
And now the sister.
sister. And
My
see
mama.
something about that. I've been here with my calendar marking it
Not,
down.
not with the calendar, though, but not with a calendar.
And I mark it down when it's time for something to come out, and I have it circle who time it is.
So,
Yeah.
Dobie,
Oh,
what is
well,
your
Miss Dovey, I ain't
calculation,
touching that
Dobie?
baby. Oh,
Dobie, what is your calculation, girl?
My calculation dealing back with Bryant, uh, I don't believe it. I think so. This is when I had said the time and that the time of the mornings that I get up and do my live, Brian be in the gym. Wait a minute, I do my live 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing in the gym? And then it started coming to me. and I wouldn't say Bryant is homeless. That's what they gave me. Then they say somehow or another when
Girl,
daybreak.
you homeless? You think he homeless and he taking showers at the gym?
Um, the last time that this is just what I come up with and just watching him because I go live 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I stays up until Jay Don get ready to go live. So I basically be watching it, what's in the streets while y'all be sleeping. And so then the next day, I believe it's just me. If I'm wrong, it's just only my idea. I believe he lost his truck. I believe that he is having financial problems. Um, he do hang out to the park. I look at my watch and I look what time of the day it is. The average man would be working that time of the day, not hanging around on the park and just standing up and saying, "Don't I look good?" Wait a minute now. Look what time of the day. Somebody working around here.
Okay, David Matlock. Okay, David Matlock. Go ahead.
So I just basically, well, look, not no 11 o'clock, not no 11 o'clock. Even the people that getting ready to take their break, it won't be 11 o'clock in the morning. They usually taking their break 11:30, and 12 o'clock. And then I just sit here and then just looking at certain things. But I come up with, and I would never say to anybody, but I can say it now. Bryant to me, you know how it is. You all like Nicholas. Y'all know I say things about my son. Brian is the type of person that you know how it is that your kid when his mama was living, his sister them they would do for their mama, but not is he here, not is Brian around here. No, we ain't gonna do to get rid of him, mama. He and Brian seems to me that when his mama passed away,
Mm-hmm.
gave him his money and sent him on down the road, and he
Mm-hmm.
used his money. Then did it back with his sister. They don't have it with him. Like mama not here now. But you getting
Mm-hmm.
you on your own now. So I
Mm-hmm.
think so that a lot. And then also too with his sister, God bless her dead if she gone. If she transitioned over there, God bless him. Sorry to hear. And his sister, the type of person would make him work. Cause he
Mm-hmm.
his mama chicken sandwich until the next day, but it was an anger in with him.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't go when his mama wanted. It was too hot and all this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what that all that it seems to me with Brian. Now, I like Brian, but it just still something about that situation when it came out that his sister had done passed, and I started counting. I had that netlock calendar. I said, no, 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 this thing for something. It's time for a money thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
time for a sweet, low sweet cherry. Feel sorry for me. Something else horrible done happened.
Mm. Well, Dovin, the views and opinion of the guests are not those of the host, but Dovin is saying that she believes that Brian is homeless because he be on all types of the night when people should be, like sleeping and stuff, and he be taking a shower, and she believe that he might be taking a shower at the gym, and he be at the park and stuff,
No, he
and
don't be taking the shower, but he be sitting up in the sauna
all in
one
the sauna.
thirty, 2 o'clock in the morning, just sweating out. Man,
Mm,
come, no. Unless that you basically like getting off from work or something, but he just sitting up in the sauna, just sweating 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, cause I be up watching him.
Oh, Miss W, he said he got a sauna at home.
Oh, okay then, okay, he got one. Praise, okay then.
Yeah,
I'm
he,
sorry.
he used the one at the gym and the one at home.
Oh, he used to one at the gym, and okay, all right. Then. I don't know which one he is, but I know one thing. He was in one of 'em about 3:15 in the morning, saying that we were jealous. Well, matter of fact, Jay Williams was jealous.
jealous of what? Because he got a sauna.
Yeah, but it was 3:15 in the morning.
Oh my God, Miss Dovey. But what
Uh,
was I jealous about, Miss Dovey?
and you were jealous because that he was in the sauna and he was losing. He was in the sauna. He looked great. He was losing weight, and
Well,
you
well, Dovey, I already done lost the weight that I needed to.
and you
So why
can't
would I
do
be
what he.
jealous?
Yeah, but I tell you, Jay, I really didn't know you were jealous. I thought you was asleep.
You right about that, Dovey. I was
Yeah,
asleep,
yeah.
girl. I was too
I
asleep to
had
be
wrote that
jealous.
down. I had seen some leak hole in that. 3:15 in the morning. Jay Wilson is jealous. I need to see Jay Wilson up. this here time in the morning. Uh, unless he just goofing off with us, and that ain't many time this time of the morning. But uh,
You right about that though, because I'm
yeah, I had
asleep
to
at that
check it.
time.
Yeah, I had, yeah, it was 3:15 in the morning.
Oh my God! So you holding that too early in the morning slot until Jay Dunn come on?
Yeah, I hold it into J Don come on. I started, I don't know. Last night I came on at 1 o'clock, and I hold it till I don't know, to about like 5:30.
So y'all go check out Miss Dovey if you up in the morning.
Yeah,
Go
so
check out my Florida girl Dovey if you up in the morning, baby. She's Dovey. What you be talking about at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I be
it
watching this
just
Dovey sometimes.
it just story time. Y'all know I got a lot to tell. I have a lot of just story time and just putting the people to sleep. Some of the nurses they came through, they say I helped them get through doing their nighttime work.
Uh-huh.
So, but I get them the story of my life.
Well, my thing is this. What do you think about Ness done gave her life to Jesus?
Well, I'm happy to hear
Mm-hmm.
that she have did that, and God keep us strong.
Yes.
But we have been on this road. What? This made our third time before. That's okay. It like a marriage. You got to keep doing it till you get it right.
Okay now.
But one thing that I say that with her 30 days that she was gone, I believe so that she went into a financial thing. She went and because she had gave us a 2 weeks, no, a 2 weeks in advance that she can't do this here by herself. She got to get rid of the cigarette, the drinking, and all what you do. I can't do this by myself. And next thing you know, she was gone. And I think so. She went back to maybe to that program she was at, but it was some type of program that she went that she had gone to, and it was a 30-day place that she went to. And how that she did it for that for her to come back right along Easter. That's what I feel. And where she went, because that people look at certain people look like a lot of bad things happen to them because they're well, you don't promise to God that you was going to hold out, and you don't, when you get into trouble, and I would do this and I would do that, you got to stand on business, because guess what, he looks at you and he remind you you'll be back, but that ain't what you promised me.
Okay.
That ain't what you said when you were, for example, all locked up. I'm gonna go to church and all. I'm just saying that for example. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do right and all this type of stuff. But when you get out there, you see that the world is crazy and you can't do this. Then you start finding all these little faults why you can't get your son or be your responsibility as a mother. Now we know you're a mom, but as a mother, because our mother word is very, very deep and strong. Anybody can be a mama, and they'll tell you, "Yeah, I got kids. I'm a mama." But a real woman can stand down and I am a mother, a proud mother. But you cannot like with the situation with her brother has her son. Who you to say that that's the best place for him? Your son is not grown. Who you to say that this is the best place for him? And just basically just walk away. Remember what you had promised to God. You promised him, Lord, if you get me through this here, I'm gonna get a job, get a car, I'm gonna get my son. Only body know about that promise that she made is her and God. And that's the main one that calls to her with her setbacks and everything. Each time as she going down in jobs and things start to happen, first thing come to in mind, what did I promise the Lord? I
My.
prayed, and that's what it basically. But I believe so. She went to get some help because she said that she couldn't do it by herself. But you can't come out here and you run to Jr. Not sorry, not Jr. Jay Wilson, and you say Jay Wilson, what you think about this? I did a video. Jay Wilson is telling you his understanding of it and what stands on business for him, how he take the word. That ain't basic for you. Because the way how Jay Wilson explaining what works for Jay Wilson in that word, That is his. That's his agreement. That's his communicating how he do with his faith and how he believe with the words of the Bible. You got to find yours. And if you just see in there a Bible just saying something about with a woman's Bible, you got to read a lot about the woman's Bible. That's good. But I know when you get into a real church, they gonna say that let's turn on the women's Bible. No, they gonna start reading from the big Bible, the regular Bible. So I just look at it that this here run back. What if you can't get Jay Wilson? They have what they call a Bible dictionary. Go there, then go to the King James version. Go there, then go back to the women's Bible because a lot of church I don't see. I never know that the pastor get up there and say, "Y'all, we gonna go to the women's Bible." And this is what we preaching from today for the women's Bible. So, the women's Bible is something personal for the breakdown for a woman of her, your understanding, for you to understand. So when you get in the church and the Bible and the judge say, let's turn to First Timothy, and he just said, and you going to turn to it, you can remember that in your quiet time, but the Bible is a study guide. That's what the Bible is, a study guide. It ain't nothing what goes on right now today that ain't said to the Bible. Because you will hear Jay Wills will say, be driving down the road, and he'll say something about that. Oh, dude, Jesus, or say something. Because guess what? He had not read in the Bible. This is not none. The Bible say everything what he doing based on this here road and all kinds of stuff. He can say everything because he don't read it. It was right there in the Bible. But see that you get the same concept in that lady's book. No, in that women's book that you read.
Okay, Dolvin. Well, like I said,
Like
I'm
that
going.
she have a partner. I like that she and then I like how that she have a partner that she can call you. She tell you about this here guy here. No, no, no. Get your understanding out of you confusing, you abusing your spirit. You got the women's book. You send Jay Wilson. I'm going to email you and send you over here where I'm going. Jay Wilson went over there. I wait 2 days. I was up 3 o'clock in the morning. Jay Wilson was driving. I was up. Jay
Mhm.
would say, yeah, I went over there. I heard what you said. He was
Well,
chewing.
let me say this though.
And then,
She's trying to get some, Dolvin,
huh?
and she's gonna find her way. I think she's sincere, but I think that she gotta, like I said this morning, you gotta deal with the peace of God and not the proof of God. We
Uh-huh.
know the proof. We know the proof of God. All of us know that God has given us miracles and done miraculous things for us. I think she needs to rest in the peace of God. And I can see her doing the women's Bible because it may be something that she can relate to.
Yes.
But I just think that we all have come short. Nothing but the blood saves us, not our righteousness, not who we think we are. It's truly the blood. I just think that I have not seen her wrong. She's been on very, very rarely. When she does come on, when she came to me, she was still talking about the goodness of Jesus, and and I just think that she needs to find a way. But Dovey, but I see your points. You know, even with the motherhood thing, maybe she just knows that that's best for her son because right now her brother has all of the tools and the stability and so maybe that she wanted that to happen and but like I said, and I've gone after Ness many times about that, but in actuality, I would rather her son to be with her brother if it's going to be a more stable environment and long as she's in contact with him. But I think she's really getting herself together. I just pray that she makes it. I know a lot of people are rooting for her downfall.
I pray to God that she makes it too. But still, yet, you had promised the Lord. You got to take little, like how we do a little sacrifice, and before you can take big ones.
But
I
now
don't
I'm
know.
telling you, she has not been on YouTube for a long, long time. I mean, I have not seen her make anything negative or I'm serious. I have not. And
I
let me
know
tell you something.
it ain't Jennifer, but it ain't Jennifer, but with this situation. we're on YouTube. You know that's is not basically what I'm saying. YouTube is not her problem. She can come out to YouTube and she can curse and everything, but still yet just that they don't abuse the body of it. It's just like food. You anything can be abused that you don't sin. Too much of anything is not good for you. But what
Oh,
I'm
come on now.
saying,
You better preach that now, Dovey.
but then in fact with what did you promise him when you were out there in the world? Lord, if you just let me get on my feet, I get a car. Lord, I will get my son. Lord, there is something that you did not fulfill. That's why it have to back you up. It seems like that you getting better, but every time that door read that, like the Lord saying, okay, now it's time for you to go to this door here. Okay, well, what about as you driving in your car? Everything looking like right, it's always on your mind. The promise that I told the Lord, the promise that I had told
What's
the
that song, Dovey? Florida Mass Choir.
I
I promised
promised
the
the
Lord that I would
hold out,
hold out,
hold out.
hold out.
Yeah, now
I promised the Lord that I would hold out till he meet me in Galilee. Come
that's
on now. Dovey said you gotta hold out.
that's right. It's
Dovey said you gotta hold out.
got with God. It's a personal relationship that she got with that she had made a promise. See, we can throw out the promise many times. It's your child, this, that, another. Because we just are outside, but it's some promise that she made to God. If you just bring me through this here one more again, God, I tell you, I will promise you, I will service you. Just Father, just bring me
But
through
we
this
don't know the
one
promise
more.
though. See, that's the thing. We don't know the promise.
That's right. That's what we don't know
We
the
don't know
promise.
the promise though.
Mhm.
But she seemed like she's trying to make it right.
Yeah.
And Jesus said he'll make it all right. He said, if you have the faith the size of a what? Mustard seed.
Hmm.
You can tell that mountain be thou removed. So I see that mustard seed faith growing. And so now I understand, Dovey, because again, whenever you try to do right, people trying to,
Hmm.
take it down, though. Because let me tell y'all something about Miss Dovey. See, I haven't seen Miss Dovey doing a whole lot. Miss Dovey has been real low key these days, too. But because I don't know, something going on with Miss Dovey. She's been real low key. And I think people are making a shift. I think there's a shift in the atmosphere.
Hmm.
I don't know, Miss Dovey. What you think?
Yes, it's a shift in the atmosphere because that with me it's like that. I can't stand to see a disrespectful child and trying to tell me what to do, especially when you're in silent place. I don't see that. Honey, I'm 59 years old next month. I get in my car and go to the wrong door in Miami. I don't play that shit. So that's one reason why I knew that hey, it's time for me to go on. Then also too, I've seen James. I've been had no moved on. Did in fact with about 2 years ago. I've been had no move on, but I like a lot of politics. I like a lot of politics. So I had to get my own world over there that people just like me that like talk about politics and other little things they do. But over here, when they do, they can't stay on one thing. You're gonna talk about politics. You talk about, but hope you know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
Uh-huh.
you know what you're talking about. For a person like me, sleep with politics and wake up with politics. Take that, and then my brain go into overload did affect with politics. So when I see them
Oh,
on,
there's so much going on in politics, Dovey.
yeah,
Did you
and then
see
my
what
brain
Trump
just
was
go into
dressed as
overload like
Jesus and the Jesus thing, and now he fighting with the Pope?
fighting with the Pope.
My. And then that Eric Swalwell, now he had to resign. And then the Republican in Texas got to resign because they've been sleeping with these women, or
Mhm.
these women is coming out. Though it's a lot of things going on in these politics.
But wait a minute, I gotta tell you something. I want you to hold your brakes there, and you can say you ain't, when you do come, you say that Dover had in there something about
Okay, now.
Marjorie Taylor Greene because that she been in there. Marjorie Taylor Greene trying to pull me something that she gonna try to pull something to run for president. Margaret Taylor Greene is something about that. Sometimes she give me the attitude that her and Trump is putting on a plate is trying to play in my face, and I don't want to have to go right up here in Raleigh, North Carolina, beat her ass
Oh, my.
playing in my face. But it's
Mama,
something about that or what that she want. Something about it, what you want. But have you seen it yet on CNN? That Melania Trump friend coming out to tell everything.
uh-huh. And that's why she came and tried to get in front of that.
Yeah, and I'm saying, then how could you get up, baby? That your sick husband say he know you getting out of bed to make a press conference. Then when you come up with a press conference, you can't even speak English. What are you trying to say, honey? What is
Mama,
wrong?
mama.
Yeah, so I had looked at, but CNN is having to sit down with her. Supposed to be happened last night, so we just waiting. Supposed to be having to sit down with her best friend, supposed to tell her all about Melania's secret, and she did. She was sitting in with Epstein with her old nasty piece of cooch out.
Mama.
Yeah, the pictures came out again last week. Her pictures is over there where Ray J at. Ray J and Kim at with Melania showing her little girl stuff.
I didn't know all of that, though.
Yeah, she got long legs and she's sitting right there. She was naked, laying back on the chair with her long leg and showing all her goodness. No bra on, everything.
My. Jesus. I heard they was out there, but they done
Yeah, it's
resurfaced
over
again.
there on Ray J. Over there where they got Ray J. And they got that girl that played on You remember Baywatch? Pamela, that was named Pamela Anderson.
Uh-huh.
Pamela Anderson and her husband pictures are over there.
My God, Toby.
Yeah, they did some stuff. So and then last week everybody ran over there to see her old nasty Peachy Cooch again and see what is going on with her.
Who
But
these politics are getting dirty.
they it just oh my God. And then
Mm.
if you read your Bible, this wouldn't be no surprise. Only thing you got to do is stand still, and he'll fight about. Just stand still and just watch how he works.
Yeah,
Right?
Melania ain't the only one who booty and her caca and all of that stuff out, baby. It's a lot of people who got them nudities, them nude pictures out. You know, a lot of people had that them nude pictures out and stuff. So Melania ain't the only one, Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, it just you never know what
You never know.
future you gonna wind up with or who you gonna marry. You never know. You the White House, the first lady of the country, and everybody seen your old cooch.
My. Oh no. So it's a lot of stuff
There's
going
something
on,
about
Dobie.
Marjorie Green. It's
Mm.
something with Marjorie Green. And Lord Jesus, did you hear my oldest sister came out saying that she's thinking about and she's pretty sure she's gonna run for president again. Kamala Harris.
Okay.
If we pick Kamala, pick Kamala's the kid with Trump because Biden did Joe Biden did us a gate problem when
Mm.
he went and ran for president. That was to get us away from.
Oh Lord, Dobie, somebody is in here and they seem like they very upset. They typing in caps. What do
Okay,
they say?
want me to leave?
You Rico, why you upset? Obviously, I got something to show. I still got a man. Where's your man? I can't
Okay.
understand why you don't have nobody, and everybody who you have leave you, even the dog, and here you want to come for me. I got enough to keep a man. I got enough to keep a man, and I heard you got a lot, but you don't use it. They said you use your booty in your throat.
Oh my God,
So
Jesus, my God.
again,
Mm.
so I don't know why you coming for me. You can't come for me, boo. I mean, again, I got longevity, bitch. You have nothing. You don't even have your own money. You living off of government assistance, ho. I mean, really? Wow.
Oh my
And let
goodness.
me say this, and I've never
Pastor, can you
slept
hear
with,
me?
hold on, I've never slept with you, never have a desire to. So again, I don't know why that's so important to you, especially when I'm not interested in you. And hopefully that is the same feeling. I hope the feeling is mutual. But again, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to sleep with nobody who looks stank who can't get an edge up, who smoking cigarettes and just looking and you don't have no pictures on your wall. You was living on a blow up mattress. That's not my ministry, boo. Never. Anyway, you have not seen my penis. No, you haven't. You have not. And let me say this. I can't understand you got this penis, but you broke. Obviously, your dick ain't working for you, nor your mouth or your throat. Ho, get something and talk to me. Get something and talk to me. And again, we were talking about Melania Trump. So, yeah, a leaking booty hole. Okay, all of them mounds and moles and them bumps up in your ass. Girl, bye. I mean, really? Really? You sad, dude. I hate to say it. Enrico, the sad part about it is you're miserable. And this is why you complain and cry and come after people because they're living a really good life and you really want that, but you're too lazy to get it. Now that you're forced to get it by the Trump administration because they won't allow you to live off the dole without working, now you mad. So my thing to you is, since you so sexy and since you got all of this sexiness, why don't you keep a man? I just find it hard to believe that you all of that, but you don't have nobody. Okay, hold on for a minute. And they took my dog, and he was the only one who listened to me. He was my only friend. He was my only friend. And then the dog died. Ooh, I'm gonna put him in the freezer. Ho, sit down somewhere. And let me tell you something, bitch. If I'm driving Uber and I'm living like I'm living, baby, you need to take note. Because, baby, what you doing ain't working for you. Okay? Because you living in poverty. You're living in flop houses. The state can tell you where you live. Okay, you lived in a place that the windows didn't work. You didn't even have locks on your windows, ho, and you got some nerve. Okay, this bitch didn't even have a key. She was up there climbing through a window, and then and couldn't even afford her own storage. Jesus. Okay, she had to have the benevolence of somebody to help her out, and she got the nerve to talk. Okay, this is the same hoe who was in Virginia and got with somebody, and this is why I feel sorry for Rico. That Negro didn't even respect you. I mean, it's sad, Rico. He didn't even respect you. And you taking baths, sneaking to take baths. And the man didn't even have a place for you to live. You up there couch surfing, and the man didn't even have a place for you to live. And then that hoe left you in the forest. And what's his name? ODS had to come and get you because you was sitting there crying. Ho, you can't talk about nobody. Bitch, we haven't forgotten that that man took your phone and you sit up there at the Burger King crying. Oh, we ain't forgetting none of that. Baby, look, I'm at 180 and I'm good and still got a man. What you got, ho? Besides misery and you still dishwashing, ho? Because that's the only thing you good for is sucking dick and putting your hands in soap water. What you doing, ho? What you doing, ho? Okay? Rico, in a relationship, what do you bring to the relationship? What do you? I got good throat. I'm like, did this bitch just say she got good throat? That's the only thing you bring to a relationship is your rotten teeth and your HPV throat. Girl, bye. And I feel sorry for you, Zika head, because I believe your mama was bitten by one of the mosquitoes. Because I look at your head and it is a Zika head. It is a slant in your head, ho. And I feel sorry for you. And that's why I think you got a learning disability because you can't be that deep. And I think the shape of your head affects your thought process. And you really need a friend. But all of this stuff, you just lonely and people done took advantage of your body. And then you think you gotta sell your little body and then your little slim booty just done been whooped up to shape, baby. The booty done been beat like the egg whites, girl, to put on the frosting, baby. And you got hills and mountains all up in your interior that comes out into the exterior. Okay. You got a limp penis because again, That ain't working too good. That's why you always showing your booty. And then the only thing you got is your throat. And that's sad. But yet you
Pass
don't
out.
have no man. You don't have no man, ho. You don't have shit. Okay, you don't have a pot to piss in and one to throw out, ho. So you can't compare where you can't compete where you don't compare, ho.
Pass.
Okay?
I just sent you his live.
Who lied?
Mm, wait a minute. Let me type it in the back chat.
Okay, but hold on, don't interrupt me now, because this hoe needs something. She needs something today. She needs some ministry. Well, why don't you have nobody? Why you crying over a dog? Cause I don't have my dog, and my dog was my friend. Doctor, can you help me? I don't have no money to Wednesday. I don't have no money to Wednesday. Uh, oh, he, oh Lord, oh Lord, bitch, that was you. Bitch, that was you. You don't have no friends, ho. You got all of this dick, but you don't have no friends. You got all of this dick, but you don't have no relationship. You have all of this dick, but you're lonely. Bitch is you. Okay? Because if you was all of that, ho, if you was all of that, then you wouldn't have to be over here trolling and all up in my chat. Nobody ain't say nothing to your Zika ass head and looking like a boy in puberty. No, bitch, you ain't coming up here because I'm not stumped
Why you
down.
gotta be so evil
Bitch, look,
spirited?
you ain't stumped down, bitch. I'm stumped down. I remove you, ho. Look at you. And you said, are you drinking now? Are you back to drinking again? You look sad. Ain't not a picture on that wall. And you sitting up there drinking. He's still drinking. And you sad. And again, Rico, when you got your teeth done, I thought your life was gonna change. But bitch, new teeth can't even help you. Okay, new teeth, new throat, and you still doing the same old shit. And Rico, let me say this. I feel for you. You can say whatever you want to about me, but Rico, if you all of that, go buy yourself a house. Go get yourself a house. You got all of that money. You said that you can walk the street and make the money. Hold in, use your booty to get a house. At least use your throat and your booty to get something instead of buying beer, instead of buying cigarettes and weed. But bitch, that's your mentality. If you making money like that, bitch, move into your own place and get off of public assistance. Stop using your illness as a disability hoe. Okay, do something with yourself. I feel sorry for you. I'm not impressed by your stanky booty. Okay, ho, we was in that doctor's office. Did you finish taking all your series of shots? Okay, because Rico, you too old to be still having to get shots and shit. What's wrong with you? And you a hoe for free. Y'all, he up here just swarming and again, I'm not stumped down. I don't think you're attractive. And definitely not my type. And again, because you broke, that's one reason you ain't my type, and you an alcoholic. That's another thing. You don't take care of your damn teeth. So I know your breath is horrid. And then your booty looking like the Rocky Mountains. So, baby, not only is you messed up on the outside, but you're messed up on the inside. Okay, your whole large intestines is messed up. You sad, buddy. You sad. You sad. Baby, you don't let the streets use you. And now you're sitting up here drinking. And Rico, you are looking very old in that face. That alcohol is making you look bad. See, I'm an older man, but here you are, ain't even in your 40s yet, and you are looking old. You hear me? And then, bitch, you don't even have all your teeth. And you sad, Rico. Who go to the gym and pump up that chest with that bird cage. Ho, move on. Ho, move on. You's a sad hoe. You's a sad hoe. You a sad hoe. And only
Pastor, can
reason
I
why he
ask you
come up
something?
here, because he really likes me. That's the real deal. And he like older men. And if he sleep Mr. Raymond, baby, he's an easy lay. I don't never want that because I don't deal with toxic fronts and backs. I don't deal with that, especially toxic back. So again, he like older men. And again, he was up that day, Mr. Raymond, baby. So you knew. honey. Because Mr. Carruthers, watch out, baby. He'll be trying to get your disability check. Because, honey, this hoe, she likes older men. And that's why she come over here. Because it's really she like her. She likes Billy Boy too. She'll be talking about him too, but she likes him too. Because she wants everybody to have that little stanky booty. But everybody don't want you, bitch. I don't want you. I didn't think you was cute before when we didn't even know what you had, bitch. I didn't think you because you looked like you had a Zika head, and I thought you was just slow learning. And bitch, I'm right. You are slow learning, ho. You had an IEP. I know you did, and I pray that your mama went drinking with you because I think you have fetal alcohol syndrome too. But anyway, move on, moving on.
Mm.
Baby, baby, I don't play with these hoes. This hoe thought she was gonna get up here and show herself ignorant. Bitch. I just want the people to see you. And y'all, he half naked. So he up here twerking in the back. Nobody ain't impressed with that. Oh, nobody ain't impressed with that. Don't you know I done dealt with men who baby will run circles around you. Get money, hoe. You don't got no money. Okay? Girl, that body done broke down. The bitch say she got arthritis.
Mm.
The bitch say she got arthritis. Ho, you got arthritis. Ho, I don't have no arthritis. How you about your age and you got arthritis? Okay, bitch, how you got arthritis? Look at her, honey. She blowing that hard breath. Honey, them teeth messed up again. I see film, baby. I can see plaque all on the teeth again. The dentist done did all of that work for this hoe to be eating Cheetos, okay, and Domino's pizza with grease on it, and she don't be brushing her teeth at night. This hoe don't floss. See what this hoe need to do instead of trying to get some weed, she need to invest in a water pick and put some peroxide in that bitch so she can get all in between them teeth and get them old hard putrid gum, them black gums she got clean. Bitch, invest in some floss and stimulate your gums, ho. That's what you need to do. And get an electric toothbrush. Bitch, that's what you need to do. You see, your priorities are wrong. Your priorities are wrong, ho. Them teeth looking jacked up. She done got all them teeth gleaming, baby. Them teeth gleaming white. Now they dingy yellow again. This hoe don't know how to take care of her own body, much less than an apartment. Girl, see, this is why I don't be renting from people. This is why people can't be renting from me. Because, honey, you have roaches and rats in there messing with this hoe. Okay, we saw, baby, that dog lived better in the dog pound living in that damn house. I hate to say it, but at least she was going to eat 3 meals and she was going to get clean and she was going to get her shots. Look, Rico, they said that dog had worms. They said that dog was pooping worms, Rico. And
Pastor, can I?
Rico, Enrico, I got another question. Why you gave that dog Tylenol with codeine in it? You know you killed your own dog. You killed your own dog, ho. And then you want to cry about it? Ho, you killed your own dog.
Pastor,
This
can I ask
bitch,
you a
this
question?
bitch look like a stick with a bump. This bitch is up here trying to twerk, looking like a stick with a bump. Baby, she look like a praying mantis up here. This hoe look like a praying. This hoe look like a praying mantis in the back. Okay, with that Zika head, baby.
So, Pastor, does
Yeah,
all
go ahead.
dogs have to take Paracatrio? Cause my somebody I know tried to tell me they get ready to buy a dog, and they tried to tell me that not all dogs have to take Paracatrio. That's not true. Don't they
No.
all?
Let me tell you what. No, let me tell you what Simparica Trio does and why I use it. Simparica Trio takes care of heartworms, ticks, and fleas.
Okay, all right. I'll let
It's
them
a
know.
three. It's a 3-in-1 medicine.
Heartworms, ticks, and fleas.
Yep, it's a 3-in-1 medicine.
Okay, okay, okay.
This bitch look like a stick figure trying to be sexy. Girl, nobody don't want that. Don't nobody don't want that. That used up stuff. That's a baby. Let me tell you something. Having sex with Rico is like eating food somebody done chewed up. They done chewed up the food already and you gonna eat right after them. Hell no. Baby, that bitch look like some chewed up food. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ho, get your life right. Get your life right. And you know you ain't coming up here. Bitch, you banned. Now, if you got $50, which I know you don't have, You can come up here, but bitch, you don't come up here for free. Give me $50 and you can say what the hell you want to. But ho, you don't got $50. You know why? Because you ain't even have 50 cents to even euthanize your dog correctly. Girl, bye. Looking like some chewed up food over there. And now he wants you to eat it. Girl, bye. I can't. Hmm. But let me say this. All I said is Melania Trump was naked, and it's a lot of people that got naked, honey. A hurt dog will holler. Nobody even see this hoe. And then here she come because she knows she's a slut. She knows she's a whore, a free whore. I've heard of a free store, but I ain't never heard of a free whore. Okay, so she's a free whore. Okay, she's a food bank whore. Okay, she get the food away free. Okay, she ain't no retail whore. She's a food stamp, free store hoe. Okay, done been used more than a welcome mat in front of your door, and then she want to come talk about mess and somebody peen who she ain't never seen because nobody don't want to sleep with you. And at the end of the day, baby, what's the use of having something that big that nobody don't want? Because nobody don't want it. Your fronts, your back, and your throat all got to get shots. Girl, please. Girl, this bitch is more toxic than Chernobyl, and then she
So,
gonna come over here.
so Pastor, what happened over there in Houston, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people came back after spring break with some extra baggage.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
showed you. Mm-hmm.
A man was on the internet with a some things and things other things.
Well, Houston is a major city with a lot of cultures and people doing a whole lot of stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-mm-mm. They said spring break going bad.
Mm-hmm. Baby, I had to tell that little Zika head bitch off. Don't be coming over here trying to be all spicy with me, ho. Nobody ain't even call your name out. Bitch, nobody ain't even been give you the time of day. But I had to just let you know today. This ain't the one.
Pastor, do you look at
Girl, he's more
race?
toxic than 3 Mile Island and Fukushima. Okay, okay, Fukushima. All right, okay. And then she wants to act like everybody wants her. Bitch, no, I don't want you.
Pastor, did you hear about that the black young lady that went to the island with her Caucasian boyfriend and came back in a body bag?
Mm-mm. I ain't even been looking at that. I haven't.
Mhm.
I haven't been looking at that, but I'm still on Zika head here. I'm still on Mr. Raymond. And Mr. Raymond, you need to go get your throat checked too, Mr. Raymond,
Oh
if you've been
God.
eating them groceries. Because honey, them groceries is spoiled, honey. Okay, them cans past the expiration date. Girl, you better make sure you don't have no botulism up there eating them nasty groceries. Okay? Tasting things you shouldn't be tasting. Okay, baby, that maple tree right there, the syrup sap is not the sap that you want, baby.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I'm saying, honey. Make sure you tapping right from the maple tree, honey. Don't be getting no poison ivy, bitch. That's all I can say. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. This whole talking about something, make that money, but yet she begging for cigarettes. Okay, make that money, but yet she got a whole dishes in her hand washing dishes. This bitch climbing through a window, talking about something she making money. Just a broke hoe. Just a broke hoe.
Mm.
And then the only thing she got for her claim to fame is a dick that is like I said, that's toxic dick and toxic back. I mean, nothing ain't clean on you, not even your damn fingernails. Ho, at least clean your fingernails. You sitting up there eating that greasy pizza with them dirty fingers, acting like you ain't never ate before. Okay, acting like an old nasty piece of refugee, looking like you done herded goats all your life, and then want to talk about somebody. Bitch, sit down. Licking your nasty fingers. That's why we know you'll suck a nasty dick because you'll lick a nasty finger. Ho, get out of my face. Unbelievable. And it look like your eyes having problems too. And you better go to what they call it, ophthalmologist, okay, a optometrist, and get that eye check because it look like your eye wandering too. It look like them eyes is wandering too. Okay, all of that stress of how you gonna pay them bills. Okay, you better get them eyes checked because you look a little cockeyed yourself too. Mm-hmm. You better get down there and get some glasses, ho, because your eyes look like it's wandering. Baby, these cockeyed hoes is doing the most.
No, Pastor, he looks a hot mess over there. Oh my
Mm-mm.
goodness. Oh my. Mm-mm.
I'm serious.
My goodness.
Come,
Honey, his
come. Why you gonna come for somebody who got all their teeth whole and go to the dentist on a regular? Okay? Somebody who go and get a manicure and a pedicure with clean fingernails, ho. And here you are. I mean, you was eating dirt with the pizza. I'm like, did this hoe even clean her hands? You
mm,
sitting there eating pizza like you Kunta Kinte just getting a piece of meat. I'm like, what's wrong with this hoe? What's up, Hershey?
Jay Wilson,
What?
I know, I know Zika had Rico not down there talking trash.
Child, he is trash. He is trash. No,
Well, what
I'm a
made him
queen.
come in
Hold
this
on, I'm a
room? We
queen.
wasn't
I'm a
talking about
queen.
him. We
But
was
I'm a
not
queen. But
discussing him.
you got your legs crossed and looking like a whole punk over there. See, that's the problem. These hoes scared of you. I'll knock them other teeth out. Okay, bitch. Cause I'm not. What's his name? I ain't ZT ho. This bitch better go on ahead and sit down somewhere.
I know that $5 foot long subway hoagie head person ain't down there in the chat talking.
Trying to talk. Let me tell you something. I was talking about Melania Trump, and I was like, a lot of people done got caught, with nude pictures. And this whole, I guess it hurt her and her feelings. And you know what? Now I can see why she get mad because she one who had her mouth on that dirty dick, and then had that baboon booty with all them bumps on her booty. And when Wiley stole them pictures and put them
I
all
mean, his
out.
fingernails was dirty. He was in it. He was when he was at
He
Domino
looked like he was
Pizza.
on crack. How he was sucking that thing, honey. He looked like he was on crack. Looked like somebody drugged his ass. Or he was probably drunk and then had his booty all out. I'm like, oh, this is nasty. That shit was oranges brown. Okay, girl, looking like a whole baboon ass over there. Go ahead, Hershey. Oh, I don't know if Hershey there or not. I don't know Hershey. Something might be going on with your little microphone or something like that.
He over there drinking Bud Ice in the can.
I know. Well, no, I know he did. So first of all, he tried to come on my platform, and I just wanted people to see how ridiculous he looked in that apartment with no paintings on the wall. That bitch don't have no paintings on the wall with no clothes on except them pants and no drawers. Because I wonder if the hoe owns some drawers. Okay, and then trying to twerk, looking like a stick with a bump. Looking like a praying man is trying to be sexy. I'm like, bitch, go sit down somewhere. Just a mess. Bitch, go get some pictures on your wall and then baby you can talk to me. At least tape a poster up. Bitch got bad and the walls turning dirty. You need to wear some drawers. Leaking ass. Ain't never seen nobody ass leaking. And I got the pictures to prove it. I just don't put them up. I'm like, look at this hoe.
you asked for
Well, you
Dory
know what,
earlier.
Jay
She
Wilson, I
didn't
came up here to
preserve.
come tell Zika here to get it together. Next time you go, like, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Zika head, leave Jay Wilson alone. We was not up here talking about you, Zika head, $5 foot long hoagie head at all.
Girl, nobody don't want to lick that booty. You lick that booty if you want to, your throat be itching 2 hours later. Girl, please move on. Move on. And it's not the fact that you have that because you can be undetectable, but it's the other shit you got. It's the other itchy shit you got. Okay,
Well,
it's
he
just
don't
like,
need to be doing no twerking because that funk is swinging from the left to the right to the right to the left. Keep the funk in there. It's just a hot
and then
mess.
and then he's sleeping with a man who on meth.
And brush your teeth. Brush
And
your
then he's
teeth.
sleeping with a man who on meth. You knew that hoe was on meth. But you so desperate for some dick, you knew that dude was on meth.
The reason why the walls turning dirty because he's smoking cigarettes in there.
Oh my God. He knew that man was on meth. And then the bitch didn't have enough money, so that whole left you.
If anybody lick his booty, they got to get antibiotic and penicillin. Is Brian down there? Because I know he in the bushes listening. Brian, drop down. I think I got great drop down because I got a phone call. I'm gonna drop down Jay Wilson.
Well, everybody left, so I'm just up here by myself. So I'll be up here until Jay Wilson comes back. If y'all can hear me. Mm, I don't think if y'all can hear me. My bubble's not moving.
I'm back, you all. I'm sorry, I had a phone call. Oh, who? Let me see. Okay,
Okay,
I'm
her
on
she
the phone call.
dropped now. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. I had a phone call, so I had to take that phone call. So
Okay.
yeah, but anyway, I really try to ignore Rico. I really do. But sometimes you gotta let him know you really try to ignore him because you know he's struggling. You know he has mental health issues. You know how that is. And again, yeah. And he thinks everybody want him. It's like everybody don't want you, baby. I don't. And like I said, broke ain't cute to me. I mean, broke ain't cute. So again, you always fussing with people. You're another one, and I don't think I'm better than anybody. But you've made some stupid mistakes. I mean, how are you going to be in an apartment that you don't even own? You don't have a key to, and you climbing through the window. I mean, you got other men paying for your storage. You got other men buying food for you because you can't even buy food for yourself. And then you think somebody is you want that? Hell no, nobody don't want that. It's a tragedy. And the thing is, y'all, Rico ain't 20 years old. Rico is in his 30s. Rico is about to approach his 40s and he's still doing this shit. and you think he would do something different, but he doesn't. And I just think it's sad. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, yeah. What's up going on, Miss Catherine? Because I'm about to get up off of here. But I just had to come on and talk my mess.
I sent you the link, right? I mean, the I sent you the
You
link, right?
did, but Miss Catherine, I don't watch them folks.
Well, okay.
I don't watch them folks. I don't. I just don't. I just watch few
I
things and
thought you
then I
used to
go there.
support him a few. I thought you used to rock
I
with.
used to support a lot of people, and if I'm in, I will support him. But let me tell you
Right.
something. I don't go see T.S. Madison as much. I don't watch St. James or Jives that much. I really don't watch a lot of people. I watch only one video of Funky Dineva, and he was in a wig, so I was like, this seems like old times, and that's it. I just don't really watch a whole lot of YouTube because I got a lot of stuff going on, and I especially didn't watch anything last weekend because I was too busy in Cincinnati having a good time.
Yeah, he's yeah, a lot of oh, wait a minute. Did you hear how Kathy Taylor pastor came back and clowned the hell out of her in front of everybody? Oh my God. Did you hear
Mm-mm,
that?
I didn't.
He said, yeah, y'all know I was in jail. He said, yeah, y'all know I was behind bars. I was serving my sentence. He said, but what I came to tell y'all was, he said, number one, I'm back. Number two, Kathy Taylor has the history of being the longest either praise and worship leader. She did something for 37, 38 years. So he said, I just want y'all to know she gonna be losing a lot of weight because she taking a shot. Man, sit your corny ass down, just getting out of jail somewhere.
Well, that's
Damn,
what
you
people
just got
do.
out of jail
You
and you
got
busted
somebody
on
with toxic
somebody.
fronts and backs and think everybody want to eat their booty and
Oh,
child. I'm like, okay. I'm
shit.
telling you, it's just like somebody eating the chewed up food. That bitch already done been chewed up, and now you think somebody want to eat after that? Child, I mean, seriously, you remember how the mamas used to chew the food for the babies? Okay, this is this grown nigga. He done got chewed up booty, chewed up peen, chewed up throat, and think somebody want to eat and partake of that mess. Not. That bitch
Mm,
went to a whole doctor. That doctor said, wait a minute, we ain't never seen none of this. Okay, baby, they had to take that shit to the CDC. I'm
oh,
like, okay, they had to figure out a new a treatment for you because, baby, some of that stuff they ain't never seen before. Okay, I'm like, how is you a petri dish for new shit? I'm like, oh my god, and then think somebody want to eat that, baby? That booty tastes like sushi. Girl, bye. No, thank you. I'll pass. Alex, I'll
mm.
take 500, please. Girl, I'm passing on that. Girl, you think you have acid reflux. You eat some of that. You eat some of that and touch some of that, baby. You have more than acid reflux.
Wait a minute, Pastor. I gotta tell you this. I mean, I don't got to, but I would like to tell you this. So, one of the ladies that hit the piano last night, right? They all talking about how they all done cheated with this man or whatever, right? All was good until the lady said she was married. Wait,
Hold on,
hold on.
Catherine. Because I'm on this hoe right now. Not what they say. Well, we don't know what they say. Did you tell them that you was in the clinic getting shots? Do you let them know that you getting shots and shit? Okay. Do you let them know that you was itching and scratching? Do you let them know that? Huh? Do they even know it, ho? I'm just asking. You know Rico went on in there and thought he was being all cute with that video, and that doctor was telling him that baby them piles in his booty may be active. Okay, they had to go ahead and get
Polyps,
culture samples.
polyps.
Girl, polyps, hills and mountains,
Mhm.
streams and valleys. That's why he got that leaking booty.
I thought they did. They removed polyps when you was asleep. If you
No,
ever
they
had a
saw that shit.
no. I thought that when you go in for a colonoscopy, if they see them, they take them while you're
This
asleep,
bitch
while you're
don't even
knocked
know how
out.
to spell colonoscopy, much less to have
Oh
one.
God. Oh my God.
Okay,
Mm.
that hoe don't know what a colonoscopy is.
Oh my
That
goodness.
hoe barely brush his teeth.
Oh, oh
That
my
hoe barely
goodness.
brush her teeth. Talking about a
Mm,
colonoscopy. That bitch
mm,
spelled that thing with a K.
mm. Okay.
Yeah, he looks stank. He sure do. Anyway, I just feel sorry for the boy.
Mm,
That doctor put all that work in his teeth and now they turning yellow again. Oh, sit down somewhere. Let me stop. I'm putting stuff in my washing machine in my household, not the washateria. Mm, my. Hold on, y'all. Making sure I don't have nothing in my pockets. Okay, let me get this. Yeah, I'm coming back, Catherine, because again, that hoe got issues. But bitch, you know I don't care about your real life because your real life is surreal. That's the whole problem. Yeah, your real life is surreal. Mama a lesbian,
mm,
grandmama a hooker hoe, and then you got the nerve to talk about some daddy didn't want your ass.
mm.
Okay, you would be selling booty probably in high school or middle school. Girl, bye, sit down. Anyway, a whole helpless case, and then she don't want to work, but now she forced to work because she want to keep them little food stamps and that housing voucher. Okay,
Mm.
well, we don't give a damn what you think for real either. That's why you get red right now, ho. I used to feel sorry for you, but you can't help a hoe. You can't help a treacherous hoe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me tell you something, baby. These hoes don't see it for you because they want what you have. And they think that it should have been them. But these hoes don't want to work for nothing. They want to eat for free. Okay? They up there visiting me in condemned houses, talking about something they renovating. That bitch look like a whole condemned bomb shelter, talking about they renovating. I'm like, bitch, got garbage bags all over the place and then clap on lights that ain't working.
Mm-mm.
Baby, they was clapping like they was at a sanctified church.
Mm-mm.
Okay? And then the bitch had a man climbing in his window, about to beat his ass with that chain. Lord have mercy. It's just a mess. And then you got another hoe laying up in your bed on meth, and he leave you for the white men because you don't have no money to supply his meth habit. Girl, you's a whole mess. Baby, Mr. Raymond was the best thing that happened to you because at least you was eating good. Mr. Raymond had his own place. His own place. Mr. Raymond probably about the best thing you had.
Oh my.
A man, but not the man, ho. See, that's the problem. You need to stop looking for a man and get the man. But you can't get a man when you ain't the man yourself. Nobody don't got time to be taking care of no grown ass man. Don't have no pictures on the wall. Got that Goodwill furniture. That hoe was laying on an air mattress. Bitch, move on. Okay, your shower is close to your stove. Bitch, move on.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
Mm.
Negative, move on.
Mm.
Well, bitch, if you got some money, then get a water pick and some floss and keep your teeth and get your gums right. You got money, but you eating that pizza like you ain't never had food before with them dirty fingers. If you got money like that, then get a manicure and pedicure hoe. You got money, but you couldn't take care of that dog. Excuse me, I got money, but you couldn't take care of that dog. You couldn't take your dog. The dog had worms. So we know you weren't buying your dog Simparica Trio. And we know that dog, the only shots it had is from the shelter. And because you couldn't afford it. You couldn't even bury your dog. But she was my best friend. Yeah, I won't miss her. Y'all don't know. I'm not gonna leave my dog. I'm not gonna dump her in the dumpster. I'm gonna put her in the freezer. And this bitch was serious about that at the beginning. I'm like, uh, wow.
Sound like the people who be at church talking about, Pastor, can you perform my dog a funeral?
Bitch,
Can
nobody
you
asked you to show your job. Obviously, it's not too much. You ain't making too much if you can't bury no dog. I mean, $450, ho, you should have that saved. Bitch, the government paying half of that rent. Because at the end of the day, you know, bitch, you look, let me tell y'all something now. Let's get to the real. You know, this bitch is living in rent control, government subsidized housing. Because it ain't no way that Rico could live in Queens, New York, for regular retail rent. That hoe can't do it. He don't make enough. He don't have enough equitable capital to make that. So the government pays one half of it, and then he pays that other little bit of it and getting food stamps and shit. And trying to flex like he balling. Bitch, I ain't never used no food stamps. Since I've been out of college, I ain't never seen a food stamp. I ain't never had to be on government subsidies. Hell, probably didn't even do unemployment. Okay. Okay, a old percentage hoe and want to act like she flexing. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Just a whole mess. And this is why I'm sitting here laughing. Because what it is jealousy. He's jealous of Spill It Boy. He's jealous. He's definitely jealous of Chocolate Bay. He can't stand him because Chocolate Bay is traveling, eating all of this stuff. And what he doing, acting like that little greasy pizza is a delicacy. He can't stand it. Can't keep a man. The only thing he can do is whore himself out. These one night stands. And this is the thing, Rico. Nobody don't want to be seen with you. You don't have any emotional intelligence. You don't offer anybody anything. When you can say that the only thing you have to offer in a relationship is a throat, nobody don't want to be with you. People are embarrassed to have you around because you don't know how to act. Baby, nobody don't hate you. We just read you for the facts of your life, ho. That's all. That's it. Cause you ain't getting shit. What you getting, ho? What you getting? That's what I'm trying to get. What you getting? Child, yeah. What you getting, ho? He getting money and housing. Child, bye. Yeah, no, yeah, I know. He ain't making no money. He getting money and housing, but yet eating that pizza and thought that was a stretch. All this joker is eating is processed food. That's why his teeth falling out. Cause the food ain't healthy. He ain't getting no protein. He ain't getting no nutrients. He getting processed food. That's why he up there looking like a praying mantis with a bump. Rico, look. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this because again, I feel for you. You have had nothing but hard times all your life. And I just pray that Jesus lighten your load because you have had struggle all of your life. I mean, since you've been born, you've been struggling. Your family been struggling. And I know you angry and I know you upset. And I know that you want to lash out on the world. I just know you do. But I just hope that everything work out for you. I hope you find somebody who will hold you tight. I wish you love and success. I really do. Because it's good loving somebody and somebody loves you back. And I have that. And I wish you could have that too. I have that. And I wish you could have that too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who will go to you when you have your colonoscopy and they'll make sure that you okay. That you have joint credit cards and joint things and that the dog is on the insurance. Okay? Because you can talk about Lyric, but Lyric got insurance, honey. Lyric has insurance. Okay? Insurance.
Oh
Well, if
wow.
God loves you so much, then why you always mentioning that you getting ready to get screwed or somebody getting ready to pump you up? I mean, if God now you want to put God in it now, ho. Now I don't need no macho man, but you act like you do. But now you want to put Jesus in it. Okay, girl, you just as confused. You just as confused as you was when that boy was using you and when you made all that chicken and rice and put that shit in a bag and Wiley sat there left you with all of that. Baby, Rico cooked all of that food on that hot plate. And what did Wiley do? He went right with Chocolate Bay and pissed Rico the hell off. Because the fat boy took your man. Okay, that what that dick was doing for you then, what that booty was doing for you then, and then you had to force Wiley to give you some booty, and the only reason why you got the booty is because VS pushed that you get the booty, and then you got duty booty. Okay, the boy had boo boo in his child. Y'all nasty hoes. You're nasty. You're nasty. I can't even talk about it no more. Just nasty. And think you turning it, girl. Wiley didn't even want to fuck with you. And then a child by. No, you let it go, ho. Ho, you let it go. And look, talking about something. Wiley gonna come back and visit me in New York. Ooh, he sure is. And you gonna get used show again because Wiley know he can't afford no damn hotel in New York. So he'll use you, ho. And the same thing gonna happen. You so stupid. Same thing gonna happen. Let that go, but yet you gonna bring it back to yourself again. Now y'all Wiley dog Rico out. Had Rico crying. He had that chicken and rice in the bag crying. We had to help him out because he was up there drinking and he was so distraught that Wiley had left him for Chocolate Bay and he was so mad. Now he gonna bring Wiley back because he want to relive that, but he talking about letting it go. But he bringing that same man who hurt him back in his life, but he want us to let it go. But we were not the one who left him with the chicken and rice in the bag. We ain't the one who left with another man. Making him look stupid. And then Wiley ain't have no place to stay because QI didn't want him to stay with them. So he was really homeless. But here come Rico with his thirsty ass and still didn't get no booty until VS said, get that man some booty. And then the booty he got was dirty booty. He got painted like a Picasso. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Chocolate Bay came and took that man, honey. Chocolate Bay ain't had to do nothing. He just came in. And then Rico wanted to flat time. I got to sleep with his friend. That's okay, though. But you didn't want his friend. You wanted Wiley. And again, you didn't get him. You know why? Because Chocolate Bay took that man and left you holding the chicken rice in a bag while he went dancing. Didn't even consider your feelings. Didn't even consider all the time and the effort that you did. And he left you holding chicken rice in a hefty garbage bag. Ho, you is a fool. I don't even believe I'm talking to this hoe. And then sat there and cried. He left me. You don't understand. I mean, it was emotional, honey. This bitch was crying like a bitch. Okay, she was crying like a little queen bitch. You hear me? And I'm like, look at this bitch sitting up here crying over a cockeyed, looking like Layla on Futurama, bitch. Okay? I'm like, look at this. And then they took that picture by the White House. It just was a tragedy. I'm like, this is a shame. Crying over somebody who busted and broke just like you. Bitch, she act like Wiley was Bill Gates and shit. Okay, she was acting like Wiley was Elon Musk. That bitch is broke too. Two busted bricks. Girl, bye. And he still busted. Yeah, everybody played a fool, but honey, that was a buffoon. Girl, shake and bake. 7 years and he's still dusty. Okay? Still dusty. Who goes to a funeral and come back and they shit all put out on the road? Girl, not only was you trifling in Maryland. See, this is what I'm saying. You can get a new venue. Baby, if you trifling in Maryland, you're going to be trifling in New York. That hoe went to a funeral. came back and shit was all on the curb. I'm like, and you on subsidized housing. Who lives on Section 8 vouchers and get kicked out? And see, that's why he was having them problems. That's why he was having the problem. That's how everybody found out where he lived. They had your real address out there because you was in arrears. And that's why you had to get that job, because the court ordered you to get the job so you can pay back all of that back rent you owe. Ho, you ain't fooling nobody. Bitch, you ain't fooling nobody. You go to a funeral, your shit out on the road. Girl, bye. That's why I don't rent for everybody. That's why I don't do no Section 8. Okay, because people like Rico be tearing your shit up and don't have no money to fix it and shit. Mm-mm. Ain't never had nothing good, so they don't know how to take care of stuff. And then they don't care about your stuff because it ain't that, because they don't care. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the mess. Can't take care of no dog. Can't take care of no cat. The plants be dead. Okay, bitch, you can't even take care of a guppy. Okay, you can't even take care of a cactus that don't need no water, ho. You would kill a cactus. Bitch, go sit down somewhere. Ho, they ain't kick you out because you had to get a job. And that's probably the part of the agreement. You had to get a job because you were almost there. We done saw the court order. We saw how much you were behind, ho. Baby, that's a whole court document, bitch. You can't lie your way out of that. You shouldn't been in the situation in the first place. It ain't like nobody doxed you from YouTube. I can see if somebody doxed you or somebody try to do some shit, but no, ho. And then the hoe. Let me tell y'all about this stupid hoe. I'm tired of this stupid hoe. Let me tell you about this stupid hoe. I had to talk this stupid hoe off the cliff because she was gonna go catch a Chinese bus to go fight King Roman News. Ain't that stupid? And then got the nerve when the police officer came over there with that dirty. I told that hoe, I said, "Hoe, clean your house up. Your house is dirty, hoe. And if your house is dirtier than the shelter that the dog came out of, that ain't a good look. Okay, and that house was dirtier than the shelter that the dog came out of. Okay, now the hoe didn't listen, and then the hoe had the nerve to show the police officer this shit with it. I'm like, bitch, is you crazy? This bitch really think them police was all up into that YouTube shit. And they was like, this man ain't stable. This man is crazy. What is he doing? And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, bitch, is you crazy? And then guess what happens? You have a right to be silent. Anything that you say could be used against you in a court of law. Bitch, you went to jail. And the dog went to the pound hole. Because first of all, they said that they saw that nasty house. And then they saw your crazy disposition. Bitch, go sit down somewhere. You don't know how to take care of shit. All of them cigarette butts at that apartment, and you climbing through the window, talking about some global warming. Ho tried to blame global warming for him dropping the cigarette about to burn the apartment down. Bitch, go somewhere and sit down. Okay, crazy work. King Roman is my friend. King Roman is my friend. King Roman said, you smell musty. They said, King Roman said, you smell like mildew and mold, ho. And I believe him because, baby, anyway, we know that, baby, you had them bags of clothes up in that storage. Girl, bye. Bye. That dog would still be alive if that dog was in the shelter. Ain't that sad? The dog would still be alive. And then he want to talk about my dog, honey. My dog's sitting right next to my bed. She just ate her food, drank her water, went out into the yard and played, walked in the neighborhood, okay? Okay, in a clean house, okay? She ain't eating crap, okay? And she don't be getting no Tylenol with codeine. I'll go on mute. Lyric assurance, okay? These crazy hoes. I don't love my unsparkles and baby be talking about sparkles and shit. And my thing is, if sparkles is so important to you, then why don't you honor sparkles and get a job that's gonna pay you something? If you want to honor sparkles, get off the system, get off the can, get off the bottle, and stop drinking. That's what you can do to honor sparkles. Everybody want to cry about these folk dead, but they ain't doing nothing in their life when they living. Baby, the dead is the dead, baby. You need to be concerned about the living. So y'all look, I gotta go. But y'all have a good night. And I'll call y'all later on. We'll talk later
All right,
on,
bye,
baby.
Pastor.
All
All right,
right,
bye
y'all
bye.
take care. Peace and love. Bye.